Hello everyone and welcome to ForcedGamersDnD, where me and a bunch of friends and other DMs we play Dungeons and Dragons. As you may know by now, we named ourselves after our own local game store, the Game Force in Eindhoven, the Netherlands, in support during the Corona period, and we'll just keep going as we've been kept going with playing D&D, which is amazing. Um, last week, last weekend, the new Capenna set was released for Magic the Gathering, which is available right now, I have to say. I played the pre-release. Set is really fun.
Fun to play,
So
yeah.
it's very fun to play, definitely. A multicolored set, so it's a little bit slow on the play. I think during pre-release I went to time like 4 times out of 6 rounds.
Hmm. I didn't went the time at all.
Oh, that's all right. We have had a very different experience, which is fun. Um, And of course, besides that, we have the one-shot evenings on Thursday. So make sure to keep an eye on our socials, who will be DMing, what they will be running. Um, Make sure to reserve a spot at the table of the DM that you would like. We do allow walk-ins, but if you reserve a spot at the DM's table, you are guaranteed to have a seat at that table.
Um,
Um,
and there's also board game nights at Friday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Normally we only had Magic on Friday evenings, but we also have board game nights now. So if you're interested in those, uh, you can come join us as well. You might see some of us over there as well, playing Magic as well. So lots and lots of things to do. Um, so I guess without further ado, we are going to start with tonight's episode with a recap. So, a little while ago, our jolly group of adventurers made their way to Arcona, a big desert in the city, um, basically built mostly by refugees from all over the continent, with a big black obsidian tower right dead center, built with the help of Ahanas, one of the elder dragons. Um, Narcona, our little group, had some activities. They went to a bar, had a fight with a giant, which Quake actually won, and got some gold, got a lifetime supply of drinks. And after that, they went on a little bit of a school, well, not a school excursion, but like an information delve in the Obsidian Tower, where Zilmoira encountered that some people from her past um, are currently in this city, in this Obsidian Tower. A group that held her and her parents captive years and years and years ago. With that in the back of their minds, they went to meet Baldur, which is the head of the House of Dragons, to align themselves with them, get a contract, also get a place to live in the city, and do some work for him, and in trade, gather some information and their protection as well. They were tasked to find out what the House of Scorpions was bringing into the city, which turned out to be a huge cluster of diamonds, which then turned out to be the Emerald Dragon Egg a little bit later. Not cluster of diamonds, cluster of emeralds. Sorry. Um, and they were tasked to find out who this strange leader of the new House of Lilies was, which turned out to be two elven twins, the owners of the White Cake.
They die.
Yeah, they do. Um, After a bit more investigation, the timeline of an attack was moved up. The party spread around the city. Both encountered some trouble with Zilmoira almost dying and Cork actually dying. And in some kind of fugue afterlife state, met with a doll-faced woman who gave him the offer to pass on to the afterlife instead of being resurrected by Hakan. Orc decided to be resurrected and was brought back to the world of the living, after which they did some digging around. They executed the twin sisters. And Valentina's corpse weirdly
Decomposed.
husked over, like faster than normal deterioration would. After that, they decided, all right. They were kind of planning on going to like a Hannes' old lair to find out what's up with the Emerald Dragon Egg. But before that, they had a thing to do in the city, which was find out who the people from Zilmoira's past, like how they were apparently maybe even using children from the slums to do their experimentation on. So they did some digging around, found a kid named Derek who led them to the clubhouse or thieves' house, whatever you may call it, the Treasure Seekers, a group of young children pickpocketers trying to find some living here in Arcona. When they entered, Hakan noticed that something was being pushed in front of the door leading outward, and this kid, Derek, revealed himself to be not a kid, but a grown man,
A perv.
which Quake earlier saw that day. Quake saw him earlier that day in the Obsidian Tower talking with Skull of Asra. And he was dressed in this red and black robe, which was very familiar to Zilmoira as well.
Last
And
session I
It
couldn't.
was in a red robe, right?
In red robe. Last session I was like, oh, that's the High Exarch. No, silly. It's the one
No,
from the
no.
cult.
Yeah.
It's Axar! Must be the president! No, it's actually
This
the
was way
mafia.
bigger than we expected. Oh my god. No.
Yep.
And he said to them, I knew during one of these days would come knocking. And as you're standing in like this disheveled home, with this man and a group of about 8 or 9 children, as they were also, all of them were like counting coins on a little table, with just little scraps of food strewn around. As a few of them stood up when the man in the red robe started talking, and this young girl, like maybe 6 or 7 years old, like walks straight up to him, pulls on his robe, and she goes like, "Mister, did you bring us some food?" And the man in the red robe like bows down a little and he says, "Of course, sweetie, I did." And from the inside of his robe, he gets like a few crumpled packages with like it's food, like crumpled sandwiches with like cured meats on them. As he gives them to the young girl and some of the other children, he says, "Now, scoot along, get into the back room, as the adults need to talk for a moment." As the kids like start gathering up the coin, accept the food, and they leave through the back room door, out of the living quarters that you're currently in.
Yeah, Cork's just going to slowly reach into his coat.
His coat.
Yeah.
As the children start leaving, he turns himself to you and he says, "So you've been sticking your noses in places where they don't belong?"
Why don't I belong? Doesn't my nose belong there? I mean, it. You put my nose in there.
Well,
I'm just trying to prevent it from happening to someone else.
these children living here have no future. Provide them with coin, we provide them with food.
And you experiment on
you
them.
torture them.
I wouldn't call it torture.
I wouldn't call torture.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Since you escaped,
Well,
things changed. The
How?
experimentation became less gruesome on the body. Been, what is it? 15 years? 20 maybe even? You were laden on the cart.
And we are supposed to believe you?
am I
Well, he's
in
got
the
the
middle of his
20
vision?
years, right?
Can he see me? Yeah, probably can.
Yeah, you're like in the same room currently.
Yeah, I don't know if he's like maybe paying attention to someone else, because I was wanted to try and slowly like try to creep behind him, or at least to the side of him, closer to him.
You can move around a little bit. It's like a 30 by 30 foot like small chamber, but it's an open space, and there's like just a single door that leads to a back room of some sorts.
Alright.
I talked to him. Give me one reason to not cut you down right now.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think I could give you a proper reason.
Okay. And I grab my axe.
Except that the moment you do, a bunch of children in the back room die.
I just got him down, who cares?
How would they die? If you say starvation, we can provide them food.
Oh no, not starvation. How about burning alive? As like some of you have like a proper higher perception, as the faintest trickle of black smoke starts creeping underneath the door that you entered through.
Can I walk up to the door and try to open it?
You try to push against it, it seems blocked.
Okay.
As he
So
looks
you're-
at you and he says,
That was the room
Well-
where the children went into, right?
"No, the smoke is coming from the room from the door that you entered through.
The
So
outside
from
door.
the outside door."
Yeah.
So
Uh,
it's been fun talking to you.
I was just about to say, I want to try and hack into him.
Make an attack roll.
Okay, I do have my mutagen. Where's my paper? There is my paper.
The moment. Shit.
That's a
If we're
14.
going into combat, I would like to roll initiative because I want to do some
14
stuff.
unfortunately misses. You hack away at him, and in like a blur motion, he's like 5 feet back suddenly. He says, "Well, maybe you should lay your focus elsewhere." And he snaps his fingers, and he is gone. In like a shimmer motion, he goes.
Damn it. I wanted to rush up to him and stunning strike him. Because I had a feeling he was gonna teleport. God damn it.
Okay.
So what do you do? Like the smoke that is coming underneath the door is thickening.
Okay.
Is there a
Right,
there was
get
another
back.
door, right?
These were
I'm-
There
wooden.
was another door.
These
yeah.
were wooden
Yeah, these
shacks,
are-
right?
Yeah, these are wooden shacks.
Okay.
Like you can
I'm
already
going to bash
feel
in the
the
door
heat
with my
building
shoulder.
up.
Yeah, I want to hack with
Because-
my axe into the wall. Next
try the
next
other
to
door.
Akira.
They both make attack rolls.
I want to try the other
I
door.
guess mine is an underarm strike because I'm using my shoulder.
Yes.
I have.
Yeah, I'm also
22 to hit.
22 definitely hits. Yeah.
19.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage to the wall.
I have.
And I wonder how you can miss a door if you run into it though.
8.
Well, it's not really missing, but it's more like hitting the AC to actually deal physical damage to the
yeah.
object.
Yeah, okay.
I
Well,
have a
If
19.
I hit it hard enough, it doesn't budge.
Yeah.
19 also definitely hurts. Yeah.
Okay, with 13 damage.
Let's see. Yes. So you like both of you like at the same time smack around the same part of the wall and you hack away like a few panels and you start seeing that there are flames like licking around it.
Okay, hit
As
it.
Quake, you try the back door. It is unlocked. The children didn't unlock it behind them, and you swing it open, and you see like these 8 children like huddled in a back corner, frightened for like really frightened. As like a piece of the roof on this side has already started catching fire, and this support beam is starting to crack.
Do
Is there
I?
a window anywhere in either room?
Sorry?
Is there a window in either room?
No, there's all like ramshackle shacks, and there are like a few slits here and there between the walls, like between the panels, but there are no real windows.
Okay,
Right.
hit it again.
Cork. Oh.
No, go
Sure.
Cork, go,
Yeah.
because he already hit
I
it.
want to kind of take a few steps back and then just use my bull rush ability to just straight up run through the wall.
Yes.
All
in-
right, sure.
To be in the back room where the children. I'm trying to not aim for the children, obviously, but
Just
I'm-
a just
I'm-
a
But
bullshit
is there-
bull-shaped hole.
Is there
Well,
another?
something.
But if I don't
Okay.
miss him,
I
but if
thought
I
your
do
children
hit him, it
were-
doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Is there another door in the room where the children are, or is that just
No, it's like a single room. There are like 2 beds there that could maybe comfortably fit like 1 adult each. But besides that, it's like a very barren room. There are like a few like old dusted up bunnies or like toy bunnies. But besides that, like no personal effects in any way.
I'll try to like, come on kids, I'll try to get them out of the room and I'll grab some of the bunnies. And
Oh,
then my way
just-
out.
just wait. I rolled a 16 to hit.
On a wall.
Yeah, just
Yeah, it's a shack. So yeah.
Okay, if that happens, I want to
Reverse
use.
mending.
No, I want to use my trident, Lily,
Right.
to cast a strong torrent of wind in the opening that Cork makes to blow the flames to the side to send all the kids through. So
Yeah.
all the kids, so everyone can go outside safely.
All right.
Yeah, and Cork's like
It's an
standing in-
inanimate object, so it automatically fills its save it has to make.
Yeah.
Right. Cork, you can roll your damage. Zilmora, you as well.
Ooh.
Eye on the kids, like
Yeah.
keep them safe. Watch
Yeah,
out for like coming down the roof panels or something.
Yeah,
It's,
like
uh,
cinders are starting to like fall down. You hear like as Cork like crashes into the wall, dealing
9 points of
9 damage. All right.
I 8.
You hear this resounding crack above you as one of the support beams just go almost like halfway down, cinders flying around, and all the kids
I'll
they
protect the
start
kids as-
screaming.
As
Yeah,
best I can. I'll try to like
Same.
hold my body over them and everything.
And like you've made quite an indentation, like a hole like into the wall, but it's not it is budging, but might have to go for it again.
Yeah, I kind of take.
I'd like to put my tower shield down in front of the kids
Right?
and use my bonus action to just to be sure. And what was it again? To create cover for them.
Yes.
Right.
All right.
And you guys see Korg like shaking his head, like the most wild minotaur you've ever seen. This guy probably, as he kind of whispers under his breath, like "Protect the children," then charges into the wall again.
Roll again.
18.
18. Roll damage.
Ooh, that's 8 more points of damage.
All right. With that, you crash through the wall, and you kind of suspected like you should be in an alleyway, but there's actually another room behind it. furniture, like you're in the slums. Things are really packed on top of each other here. But you crash into like this living space area, um, abandoned. But there's like furniture strewn around here as well. But there is a hole that you can go through. But you see that here as well, there is like some of the through some of the holes in the roof, you can see fire coming through.
Right. So I turn around to the hole. Like there's probably like some patches of like burnt fur on me, and I go,
There are like cinders in your fur. Like some of your hairs are like candle wax, like
Yeah.
just sizzling away.
But that's why I used Lily to make that not happen. With the wind.
You know what? You know what happens when a lot of oxygen gets to fire?
Yes.
Yeah, but
That's
this
an
is.
explosion.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this
you'll,
is.
you'll just make a bigger blaze.
But this is a big torrent.
Yeah, for a moment, like the fire spreads, but it's just for a moment, and after that, the
okay.
fire starts creeping in again.
Okay, if I see that note thing, I'll drop it.
I just get the kid through the hole. Move, move, move,
It's
move.
this way, this way.
See if the door's open. I shout to Court.
Oh.
Because you're like ahead, because you bolted through, so
Yeah.
you're in front.
Yeah. Sorry, my hair is kind of on fire. I'm trying-
Stay at the
Work is
back.
hard.
Akan just kind of looks
high.
around because he's like, I don't really know how to do anything here without setting everything on fire even more.
Fair.
There.
I
Yeah,
gotta
you
get-
rush forward
Akan
to
is
try
gonna
the
yell,
door.
guys, I can make a tidal wave. Would that be helpful?
Yes!
No, I think we're gonna just kill the kids, alright?
No, do it
I don't
behind.
know.
Do it behind us.
I will cast, wait a second, isn't create water? Wait a second.
You have this handy dandy vase. How much water does it make?
It makes mayonnaise, it doesn't make water.
Do we
Yeah,
have the
that's
face
the
with
thing.
us?
That was
I
the
do have
thing
it with me.
mayonnaise.
You rush forward, Cork. You try the door, and it swings open to a backwards alley.
Let me, I'm gonna see what I can cast real quick, but continue.
Yeah, I'll try to like lead the kids out and I'll try to stay in the back though. If anything happens, I can rush up.
Wait, I'll use create or destroy water to create rain. Indoors.
Indoors.
Indoor rain. It's like the sprinkler.
Indoor rain. All right. Like it helps against like the furniture that like a few of the cinders that like came through the roof down, like the furniture and the beds are starting to catch a blaze, and it does help against that. But like the building itself is becoming a torrent of flame at this point. Like you're inside a ball of fire right now. But the back door, it does open into an alleyway, and you start rushing the kids out. Like some of them, like not barely 6 years old, like start rushing out, carrying their toys. And as you're like standing there, you turn around, and you see fire everywhere. At least like 3 or 4 other buildings at this time already have caught fire.
Oh boy.
Buck is not really looking. He's making sure that the fur that's on fire doesn't reach the bombs that he's carrying around his waist.
Are there any people around?
Like in this back alleyway, currently no, but you do hear screaming coming from different parts of other buildings.
I'm gonna go to the.
Did we, by any chance, walk past like a well or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Do I hear screaming from the building next to it?
You do.
Is there a door?
There is a door, but you see that like part of the framing that it's in has collapsed
Okay.
due to the flames, and you hear like screaming coming from the other side and like knocking on the door.
Get away from
people
the
trying
door!
to-
And I try to bash it in.
Make an attack roll.
Can I help by holding up?
Natural one.
Can I help? Can I help him out by holding up the trying to lift up the part that's broken in, that's fallen in. I will rage if I have to.
Sure.
Put my staff
Sure.
in there. I could put my quarterstaff in there and just try to like leverage it out.
I'll rage and I'll lift up, try to lift
you
up the
can-
beam.
You can both make a strength check.
As in athletics or?
For Zilmoira and for Quake, like a regular strength check.
Regular
Okay.
strength check.
Yes.
Okay. 10.
With advantage, because I am raging.
Yes, you are.
That would be a +8, so that's an 18.
18. Yeah, I'll give Akira advantage on the attack roll for that.
Plus 8? How did you get plus 8?
Because my strength.
26.
26. Yeah, that's definitely gonna do something to this door. Sure.
Yeah, but still an unarmed strike, so 6 damage.
All right, like this door was already heavily damaged with Zilmoira and Quake like tearing the frame apart slightly, giving you like the force to knock down this door. As you rush through it, you see like this grown man, like in his 30s something, with a young girl in his arms, completely covered in soot already. As he looks at you and he says like, "My wife's in the back room. Please get to her."
I'll rush. I'll instantly
Yeah,
rush.
I'll start rushing as well.
Same.
You rush in and you see like furniture inside here. It's on fire. Support beams have already collapsed.
Tell the man to go outside with his kid. Wait outside.
I mean, you don't have to tell him twice. He rushes outside.
Yeah, I'll rush over and try to grab his wife.
You find that the back door, there's like a support beam like crashed in front of it. And it's blocked.
I'm gonna try to move it.
Make a strength check.
I'll help.
If he helps with advantage.
Hey.
Emily, I could use your dice, Jill.
Oh.
Oh no.
But this is a 16 plus just strength, so plus 5, so 21.
Yeah, you lift up the beam, but it's on fire. You take 4 fire damage as it like singes away at your hands. You manage to pull the beam aside, throw it down,
Me too?
break open the door, and you see this woman like huddled in a corner, like trying to get away from the flames as much as possible. See that like a part of her hands are already like blackened with burn scars.
Okay, I pick her up and I carry her outside. Fireman's carry.
Easily enough, you like get her out, and the man like he runs up to you weeping, like like kid in his arms, and he wants to carry his wife but also his kid, and it's
I'll support his wife for
Is
the time
Wife
being.
still conscious?
wife is barely conscious.
I'll give her a healing potion.
All right.
That's
You
for free?
like quickly give her the healing potion, and you see like the burn scars on her hand are already starting to heal a little bit.
Okay, while he's doing that, are there any more shouts coming from buildings?
Like in your direct vicinity, no.
I haven't.
But you do you do start like hearing like voices calling for like, "Get buckets! Get to the nearest well!"
Yeah.
Cork was already like running for the nearest well. They walked past.
Yeah.
With the automatron in tow, obviously.
Yeah, as you like get
This
on like the
might be a
main.
fun use of this.
We
I'm
need to
gonna
get out of this alley
try
though.
to get in front of the buildings, take my potion of ice breath, and spew at it
Ooh.
in a 30 feet cone.
We need to get out of this alley though.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
like
get out
you-
of this alley in front of the
You
building.
rush around, and as you get to the main thoroughfare, as you're like on a wider street, you get a view of what is going on. Like
Yeah,
there
we'll-
is a lot of fire.
We'll
like,
make
a
sure that
lot,
all the
a
civilians
lot.
are out of the alley as well, the kids and the family.
Yeah, they like hastily follow you. Like the kids are like huddled together, like running after you. As you get to the main thoroughfare, you see already like grown men and women with like iron and copper buckets, like some of them rusted over and leaking, but like people are already kind of like forming a line to a wellspring that is at the end of the road and like passing buckets, throwing it
Cool.
on the fire, but
It's like
it's not going fast enough.
every bucket that Cork is like handling, he's like cast mending before he like fills them with water. Just making sure there's a little bit more water just staying in.
Amazing, I love it.
I'm still gonna do the
Yeah.
ice breath potion.
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
way.
yeah. You get 3 breaths out of it, I believe,
Yeah.
right?
Three
Yeah.
30-feet cones.
All right.
Nice.
Roll your ice damage.
4d6. Cold
Nice.
damage, I guess then.
I think so.
Houses are inanimate, so they fail the save they have to make.
Yeah. That's 11 cold damage.
All right.
That's 16 cold damage.
Nice.
And
Ice, ice, baby.
10 cold damage.
All right. With that, and with the help of the civilians around you, the buckets with water being thrown on the buildings, you do manage to at least contain the fire to the few buildings that it has caught onto. And by this point, it's basically trying to avoid more damage, but like the buildings that have caught fire, they are
Yeah.
irreparable.
Done for.
They are wrecked.
Okay.
It's just containing the
Um,
fire now.
Like for the next half hour or so, it's basically just making sure that no near buildings catch fire as well.
Okay, the kids that we took out of the building, I want to take them back to the pub, like the soup kitchen that we were before.
Right. Yeah.
I want to bring them there, and if I have to, I'll pay for their stay there.
I mean, you know, that the Jagged Plates provides free housing for those in need.
Yeah.
It's like it's exactly like that. It's a soup kitchen. They provide free housing and food for those in dire
Yeah,
need.
we'll bring the kids there.
Yeah.
You walk in, you see the old dragonborn you've met earlier in the day, held. It's like, as you see, he's like sweating a little bit, like he's been running around or something. He goes like, "What happened?"
The bastard
Well-
set the city on fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of the
By the
people from the Obsidian Tower.
gods, that's.
Yeah.
Are
abusing
there
it.
any people hurt?
Yeah.
Yes.
We got some people out of the buildings, but the kids got out unscathed, I believe. Like minor injuries.
Just a bit scared at all.
Yeah.
minor injury.
As you like check him over and he helps you out. You probably brought the husband and wife with the kids
Yeah,
with you
yeah,
as
yeah.
well, I guess. Yeah. And Held looks her over, takes her hands in his hands, and you see like a faint glow coming from them as the burned marks that were faintly healed already retreat into her skin, healing fully. As he looks the kids up and down, he says to like the little girl that got the food early, he was like, "Don't worry, kids. We'll give you a nice place to stay. Give you some food. Everything's gonna be alright, okay?"
You know the kid you told us to find?
Which one?
Well, you told us to find a kid.
Dearly,
Eric?
12-year-old lizard folk girl. The one that went missing, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Dearly.
Some.
I don't remember.
No,
I have it in my notes- I have it
Held
in my notes here.
told you to find the gnome who might have had some info.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Right.
But we knew about a little girl missing.
A lizard folk girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But she was not among the children.
No. Well, the guy told us about this group of kids that are, kind of a guild of their own, just trying to survive. But
I've heard of those.
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
the people of the tower decided that they were a good group to feed and give some coin to and then experiment on. We now have verbal confirmation. The
Yep.
bad part is that he got away.
That
now.
is
He
horrible.
confronted us, then set everything on fire and teleported out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we know he's part of someone of the Obsidian Tower because I saw him speaking to
What was
someone
his
else there.
face? What's his name again?
Vezra.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. We are going to make them pay, right?
Yeah.
As Cork like kind of looks at the rest of the group.
He was.
Yeah,
Black-
somehow and some way, but I don't know
Black
how yet.
cloaked, both of them. He had a red cloak on
We-
this
I
time.
don't really know what we're gonna do.
We should go back to, what's his face? The owl.
Fairies? No, that's not.
Ferdinand?
No, you're talking about.
Ferdinand Fizzlebottom?
That's
I
right.
don't know.
All those contact in the tower.
No, you're talking about Theodore Malkind.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Vespa then?
Ezra is the
that was
scholar.
Moira's kidnapper.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Sorry. Many NPCs.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm confused as well. I didn't transfer those names over to my new sheet.
Maybe we should just, thin out the group a little. Never mind.
My natural disaster.
I just don't know what to do yet because we can't go back to the owl yet because we've been there. You know how we always like 3 times a day go to our Dragonborn purveyor and that he gets annoyed. I don't want the owl to get annoyed with us and then not help us, so I don't really want to go back to him like right away because we just came from there.
Can't you just send him a letter or something?
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Hey, we fucked up, boys. Kind regards, your crew.
But he was wearing black robes in the tower, right? Quake?
Yeah,
Yeah.
both of them were.
Well, yeah, I know that Vesra is, but I do.
Yeah, he was as well.
Okay.
And they were discussing experiments, so.
I
yeah.
can. I can draw him, and send that with the letter to our friend.
That works.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
But
At least you folk don't worry about the kids. Take care of them.
Do you need extra funds to take care of
Yeah,
them?
I was
'Cause
just about to say,
we can
I
help you
slide
out.
10 gold. I slide 10 gold over to him. Here's for
Right.
like
I mean,
maintenance or for the kids and.
Thank you. That is very kind of you.
Yeah, it's also possible because the fire became quite large that other people would be coming in here as well. So it's only fair that we help you out with that.
yeah.
Plenty of room. Anyone in need of help?
Okay.
I'm here for.
You know
I'll-
where to
I'll,
find us.
I'll give the bunnies that I picked up from the room before we left.
Oh.
I'll give them to the kids.
like a few of them have like cinch marks on them. But yeah, they're fine.
I cost mending.
Yeah, I was just with the
These
I'll give
bunnies
them
just
back to the
suddenly
kids and, like-
living up, like they're pretty and pristine and new again. And see like these young kids like hugging them,
Yeah.
tears across their face,
Right.
hugging you guys. Like this one
Yeah.
boy, like 8, 9 years old, just clamps it around around Cork's feet, like thank you, Mister.
I wanna like huddle all the kids together and tell them like, please stay here. This guy will take good care of you. He will feed you. You'll have a place to stay. Don't take any more food from the people in the red robes because they will hurt you, and I don't want that to happen. Please.
Thank you, man. We will.
Good.
It's like hell like starts skirming. Alright, kids, let's get you cleaned up a little.
Yeah,
Get some
if
food in
if
your
he ever
bellies.
comes back, tell
Yes.
our gold dragonborn friend.
Yes.
He'll let us know.
Ooh.
Kids not in agreement.
Can we huddle up for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
What's up?
We can we can just not show up for a couple of days, make them think that we died. No wait, actually the kids survived, so that would be hard. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have died saving kids.
I can go back here every day with a different face and check.
That would be pretty smart.
That would be pretty smart. Also, it's maybe we should lay low for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be sure.
Is there any place that they won't be looking for us besides the Desert Rose?
The caves behind the desert rose?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we have that. I mean,
Sure.
there was this thing that we could go into the desert to find stuff out.
True.
To the Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, maybe lay low for a couple of days, just in case.
How far out was that? Do we remember?
It was
Um,
4
right.
days.
It was about 4 days, yeah.
With or without camel?
With it was about 3.
Okay.
Right. So maybe stock up on some food and just see if we can find anything in the desert.
Alright.
Especially with the wait, this is me out of character, but who had the weird dream of the dragon thing?
It was
again?
me.
Hakan
Oh,
did.
right.
I can. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think there's
right.
definitely something going on.
I'll by the way write a small note, all the things that happened like in the last few hours. Here, and I'll send it to Baldur. I won't annoy him with my presence, but at least I'll send him some information.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could you can like give it to Held, and he goes like, yeah, I can get this to him. Sure, no problem.
Right, thank you.
So, what are you gonna do?
Gonna stay.
And if you need help, like I know a few ways out of the city.
Oh, we
Well,
have.
I don't think we need to leave the city, but you have to be careful though, because one of the guy from the Obsidian Tower, the one who was like luring the kids, he was disguised as a kid himself for a while, named Derek. I don't know if you ever heard that name or saw him, but he was the one that was like disguised as. Yeah.
Do
It
Well,
might.
he was the big bad evil from the tower, so.
It might also be that he just replaced
something was
Derek.
off about that.
Yeah, it might also
Yeah,
be that
that
he
could-
replaced
That
him.
could be, it's just identity theft, you know?
If you ever
I heard that's a real problem when you die.
see him or that kid, probably be on your toes, and because
Yeah.
I don't know if he will start
Yeah.
coming back here for more
Or
Yeah.
if
productions.
or if one of the kids starts acting weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Not
too.
not really themselves.
Keep my eye out.
Yeah.
All right.
Might be.
I might know. I'll have to sleep on that for a night, but
Just
maybe I'll have to find a way to see through it.
keep your eyes and ears open.
I definitely will.
Thank you for your help.
Even though you don't have.
Thank you. You just saved like a bunch of lives.
That's kind of what we do.
Like without you folks around, who knows how much it would have burned down.
I mean,
To be
without
fair,
us, there wouldn't be a fire.
if we hadn't poked around, the fire might not have happened.
True. But
Well,
kids,
sometimes a little poking around is needed to root out weeds.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Folks, take care.
Yeah. You too.
I'll check up on the kids, see that they're fed,
yeah.
see that they have a good night's rest as well. And if you need something, just holler.
We
We'll
will.
let you know.
Yeah. Once we get back, I want to write draw and write the letter for our owlish friend in the tower.
All right.
And I will disguise myself on my way to the tower to have it delivered. So I'll
Nice.
walk in with another face, ask someone at the desk to bring it to him.
You ask this clerk. He goes like, and whose name? Should I tell him that it's from?
Just fuck, I don't have a name. Uh, tell her tell him it's from the Desert Rose. That
Right,
should suffice.
I can do that. Sure, no problem. I'll get it to him right away. As he, like, snips his fingers with the paper in it, and it just like flutters away, flying up to the roof of the tower into one of the nisses that the moving platforms go onto, and it just like whooshes away,
Okay, I want to do an
searching for the person that it's intended for.
yeah. I want to insight if the name Desert Rose gave some kind of reaction in this person to see if it actually is going to the person that it's intended for.
Make an insight check.
17 plus insights plus 1, 18.
The kid seems forthright.
Okay, good.
You don't see like you see like a little bit of confusion on his face, like the moment you say a place name instead of a person's name, but he like shrugs a little, like no, you're not the only secretive person around here, so
Okay, yeah. Okay, that made me feel a little bit better, and I go back.
you all convene in the Desert Rose, taking your breath. Silmoira comes back after having delivered the letter. What do you guys wish to do?
I think stock up for desert travel, right?
Yeah,
Or-
try to get some camels.
Ooh, and some bed guano.
No, guano.
I'll go.
You know, all the essentials.
Camels and bad shit.
Wow, those are the real items that we need
I do like to.
for our adventures and travels.
I do like to buy some more health potions if they are available. Can't remember where I got mine last time, but
By the pirates.
Yeah, way back.
Yeah, you did.
was it all the way back there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And didn't I believe Silmoira and Kira bought a few from the House of Scorpions last time, right?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I didn't know them
Wait,
in my
oh no,
inventory.
wait.
You bought
you
Diamond?
No,
bought-
from the
you
weird
bought
guy.
Diamond. You
Yeah.
bought Diamond
Yeah,
from the House
we
of
did
Scorpions.
buy from the weird guy in the weird shop where we also bought the blue flowers that I needed.
Oh, the weird the garden guy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
apothecary weird guy. I don't know
Yeah.
what his name is again.
Phew.
Apothecary.
It's-
Down.
Yeah, that's a while back, but
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Okay.
If the DM gets her the NPC's name, they're probably not that important.
The blue weed.
No.
That was it.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
sounds familiar.
Uh,
so many names and people in a big city.
Yep.
oopsie.
Why are there so many people in this place with a lot of people?
Yeah.
Boulder.
Be right back. Good for the lamp.
Lamp.
I'll go get the camels then. In that case.
All right. You find your way across town. You guys talked about like laying low. Do you want to go stealthy around town, or are you just going like, I'm gonna buy camels?
No, lay low. So
Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. Honestly, I'm
Once
I'm
I
a,
have the
I'm,
camels, can't be really stealthy, can I?
Perhaps I'm probably the only
I'm just
fucking
asking.
turtle in this entire town, so it's not like
I'll just
I can
walk,
be really stealthy.
I'll just walk normally, but I'll keep my eye out for people like.
I'm going without armor
Bushes.
if we're going to get camels.
Right, sure.
So I'm gonna take my 10 minutes, I believe, to take off my armor.
Yeah.
All right.
I will stay and have a short rest.
Smart. Yeah, I'll do the same. Not that it matters, but
Ending is exhausting, man.
Well, now I have my detect magic back.
I mean, I did run through a wall, so
Alright, you guys find yourself at a stable, and you see like there are these two like teenagers like walking around with like wheelbarrows full of camel shit. And there's this guy with like this big ass turban on his head, fancy purple robes, goatee that like hangs on his chest. He was like, welcome to my. So he looks around. You see, it's like he dresses way too fancy for a stable, like a stable that is really not that fancy.
Ooh.
Welcome to my camel emporium. How may I help you?
Camel Emporium, very nice. We're looking to at least hire some camels for a couple of days, maybe a bit more. A week.
Hire people. You rent camels.
You're renting camels, sorry, yeah. Looking to rent some camels.
Sure, I've got a couple available if you wish.
Can we
How
also
many?
buy?
Yes,
just
definitely.
that?
Selling is also a possibility, sure.
Because what happens if we rent a camel, but then we lose it or it dies?
And you lose your deposit.
Okay.
fair enough.
How much is it to rent a camel?
To rent a camel is 10 gold pieces a day.
And to buy one?
Depends on the camel. I've got some of the sturdier camels. They carry a little bit more. These are around 60, 70 gold pieces. And the smaller, the younger ones, they are around 40, 50.
We just need them for a couple days travel.
And let's say let's say we rent them
And of
from
course,
you for a
and
week.
of course, deposit. I'm asking 20 gold pieces deposit per camel.
Just buy them, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we'll have extra animals to feed, etc.
Camels
it's
are
fine.
just
We
like
can just set them up at our house.
camels are honestly one of the easiest and the pack animals to keep, though.
Yeah.
That's true. Camels don't need a lot.
No.
I mean, that's why they live in deserts, right? You know.
Yeah.
Fair. But I don't have the money on me to buy so many camels.
You guys brought the
I mean,
pot.
so each a camel, so 5, I guess.
Yeah, but we want 5 sturdy ones, right? The 70 gold pieces ones.
So
Or
Wait,
at least a
if
couple of those.
I mean, if you're buying in bulk, we could come maybe to an arrangement.
how much
No, we
for-
buy in hump.
How much for 5 sturdy camels?
5 sturdy camels. Let's do 270 gold pieces.
Math. God damn it.
270, you say?
Yes.
One question: are you willing to accept platinum instead of gold?
I mean, if it's coin, right?
I'll throw in 100 gold.
We could use a bit of the party fund. We still have a bunch of platinum left. I guess we spoke about this beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, use the party fund. It's fine.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'll use 10 platinum pieces, so it's worth 100 gold pieces, right?
I think so.
Yes, it is.
And I'm chucking in 17 for myself.
I'll throw
Alright.
and then the 100 from mine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And do you also wish to purchase either saddlebags, maybe bit and bridle, saddles?
Yes, the saddles would be nice. Saddlebags would also be nice.
I also can provide those. Do you like the leather ones? They are quite sturdy.
Sure.
You said so. There are options. There's leather and.
Well, I can provide you with simple back saddles, which are not very comfortable, but they do the job. Or riding saddles. I also have some of more military grade. They are a little bit more expensive. And if you're looking fancy for like parades and stuff, but you don't look the parade kind, I also have fancy saddles. But
No, we're
yeah.
looking for ones that are good for adventuring.
Yeah, I'd rather go for comfort.
Yeah.
So comfortable riding saddles and saddlebags for 5 camels. That'll run you another 50 gold pieces.
Fine, I'll throw that in.
May I also interest you in like a wagon or a cart?
No, that's
Like I
fine for
said,
now.
the bit and bridle for the 5 camels, I'll throw those in for you because you're nice customers, right?
It's very kind, but no, a card is not necessary. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I can also provide you with feed for the camels for a couple of days.
For a week, I guess.
For a week, throw in another 5 gold pieces, and you got food for a week for the
That
camels.
sounds reasonable. Let's do it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll throw in 5 gold pieces.
Right, all right.
Cork would
Sure,
have
you
a
don't
great
need like the cart or the carriage or something.
No, that's fine. Maybe later.
Right.
If we ever need it, we'll know where to come.
I also have a very nice wagon if you wish to.
You really like to sell us this cart in the wagon. Why is that? Are you just trying to make some extra bucks, or I don't know, man. You really like this cart.
Oh,
You know what? You know we're.
with us? Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna discuss it with these guys, and we're gonna with my crew, and we're gonna see if we can get this cart. You really seem adamant about it. It must be a really nice cart.
It is a very
We
nice
have a
cart. It is a
cart.
very nice cart.
We already have a card, guys.
Yeah, but you can never have enough carts.
Maybe we need something. We already have a card, but maybe we need something to tie it up to a camel instead of a donkey.
I kind of assume that's just part of the card.
I mean, yeah, and you still have the donkey.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, I mean, I know Cork isn't here, but we wouldn't have needed.
Honestly,
five
I
camels.
think a cart for a camel is way too big. What the hell do we even need for a
Yeah,
dedicated
no, fair.
cart for?
We also have saddlebags, so we'll be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we just needed the saddlebags for possibly on the donkey. Not to say we only need 4 camels because one of our friends already has.
Well, yeah,
Well,
well,
too bad. The deal has already been made.
Yeah.
To buy some more rope though, maybe on the way back.
also
I can
technically,
provide you with rope, no problem.
technically, Cork isn't there, so you wouldn't know.
No. And
That
a
would be
donkey in a
better.
desert, a camel seems better.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So yeah, what kind of rope do you have?
I've got silken rope, I've got hempen rope. What are you looking for?
I think
Wait, what do you
hempen
need?
rope is. I think hempen rope is best. No, I was
Hempen
just
rope?
thinking like if we need to leave the camels behind for a bit, we could at least like set them up somewhere. They have
Don't
at
you
least
have
a bit.
rope in your inventory?
Yeah, but like some extra.
Yeah, some extra might be fine.
If you want the hempen rope, they go gold pieces per 50 feet.
Wait, I'll toss him a gold piece.
50 feet of hempen rope for you, sir. As he goes to this like gigantic spool, measures 50 feet from it, cuts it, rolls it up, hangs it on like one of the saddlebags that like the 2 boys that were like shoveling shit are like hurrying around gathering the supplies that you guys bought from him. Hangs it on one of the saddlebags. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Um,
How? I'm not gonna do this.
as he like says to the kids like, get they want the sturdier ones. Get me number 5, 16, 21, 22, and 27. Yes. Okay. Go. 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 Go.
How many camels does this emporium have?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like
I
these
kinda-
are you're like standing in like this foyer area, and as you it's as you
Probably in the
like
better
look
part of
around,
the-
there are like 5 or 6 rows with like 10 stables each, and like most of them are occupied.
Hmm.
There are like
Or
at least
both
like
sides,
4.
like it's like a stable here, and then
Yeah,
2
yeah.
rows.
Yeah, there are like 60, 70 camels here.
That's a lot of camels.
There's a lot of camels. It is also very good business.
Where do you keep your best one? Your prized possession?
My prized possession I keep in a private stable behind my home. And she is not for sale.
Not for sale. Okay.
No, definitely not.
Everything has a price in this world, right?
Yeah, but my wife would kill me if I would sell our wedding present, so...
Okay. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. It's like the
Alright.
5 camels are brought up, the saddlebags and the saddles put onto them, bit and brittle put in, given to them. There's only the 2 of you. You can manage to get these camels to where you need to be, or I can provide one of my clerks as an extra service. He like goes with his fingers, like rubbing 2 coins together.
No, I think it should be fine.
We should be fine.
Alright, not a problem, not a problem. Happy to make a deal with you folks, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hey.
Should lead the camels back to the desert roads.
Yep.
You guys are being ripped off so hard.
We had money to spare.
Yeah, but still.
After all this, I still have over 1,000 gold, so I'm fine.
Yeah, I still have about 100 gold, so I'm fine as well.
Exactly.
No, but-
Exactly.
I mean, isn't it
You've
about-
got camels.
Isn't it about the same price as like a horse or war horse?
Warhorse definitely no.
Thought they were
Nice,
like
some
7.
fancy war horses. They're like 400, right? Or 200?
Fancy warhorses are like 400 gold pieces, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, a riding camel normally costs 150 gold pieces.
Hmm.
Well, camels are like 50.
A regular camel, yeah.
Yeah.
But we got sturdy ones.
Sure, that's what he told us.
Yeah, sturdy in his mind.
Would he lie? Would he lie?
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't, man.
You never did an insight check. This instantly gave me like Matilda's dad from the movie
Yeah.
Matilda vibes.
So anyway, I started blasting.
No, not that.
I don't know. In my
Putting the
head, it
teller
sounded
back.
like a fair price. So
Eh,
Do we need anything else for the travels?
and he
I-
gave us a big discount.
Not
food
really.
for ourselves.
Well, 70 gold. So
Oh yeah.
No, it was a 5.
if we bought him
But-
full price, it would have been 350, and he only asked for 270.
A camel costs 50 gold pieces.
Can I get some?
We asked 270.
Can Cork buy some dried fruit and meats and stuff?
And we only
I mean, you've recently did buy quite a few supplies for in the house, so you probably have
yeah.
some to spare.
Fair, but would it be
Depending
enough
on how
for-
long your trip is gonna take.
Sure. Would it be enough for 5 people for like 5 or 6 days in the desert?
It probably would, but it like you kind of like shopped for like like normal people do. You shop like once a week, you get like groceries for the entire week. So if you take all your supplies that you currently have, it will run you out in the home. You would
I mean, I still have
need
some
to get new
rations.
supplies when you get back.
On our
That's
way back, we'll
I
grab
still, I
some
still have some
rations.
rations, so that's fine.
Oh yeah, I also have some rations. So just half rations, half
How old are those rations by this time? If they're like your
He-
starting rations, they've
They've
gone
gone
bad
bad.
by now. They've gone bad by now.
Oh,
Those are like
Rations have gone bad.
those are almost like 3 months old by now.
okay. I'll go
No,
buy new.
we got some stuff in the cave by before the ship left.
No, I meant the rations in my backpack that have been there since the beginning of the campaign.
oh no, yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, I've been.
Those have gone stale.
Let's say that we've eaten those and replenished them with new ones, because I think I've been
I mean,
buying food
yeah.
along the way.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So we have 5 days worth of rations
Yeah.
as well.
Well, actually, probably make it like 8 days. You always need to have a few extra days rations. For when things inevitably go south and we get almost killed again by a dragon or something.
I mean, with the supplies that you have, the couple of rations that you have, like you could stock up a little extra for a couple of gold pieces, and you have some leftovers when you get back home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
fine.
do that.
All right.
We'll send Cork for rations.
Sure.
I
Actually,
mean, yeah. So it's about like 3 gold pieces per day for the entire group in rations. So depending on how much you want to get extra, if you want to go like 5 days, it's another 15 gold pieces. Yeah,
yeah,
five extra days of rations for
I'll
the
take-
entire group.
I'll
Yeah.
take it out of the shared fund.
Sure, because it's just
We
food
don't
for
have any
us.
gold pieces. There's 8 gold pieces in our fund.
Yeah,
at
but
the
you can
moment.
use platinum.
Only they knew how to dehydrate in this game.
Yeah. There's
What?
no mechanic though. At least not in vanilla, so.
Yeah.
I do have some homebrew rules for that.
But that would make food last for so much longer.
I mean, you can get like pickled stuff and dried meats and stuff like that, but those eventually will go bad as well.
I'm talking about actually like dehydrating, like a cup of noodles. That's dehydrated food.
Oh,
You only
like
you
that.
only need to add water and it's eatable again.
Yeah, true, but yeah. I mean, in a world with magic, I wouldn't be surprised if it exists, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, you
But
could
that
start a
stuff stays-
branch.
Yeah, that stuff
Like a-
stays good for so long.
I had
next campaign there will be dry that kind of foods available.
Dehydrated foods.
I did have this like homebrew rule with every class having like one cooking ability. I think like goblins could like pickle stuff.
Oh no.
Dwarves could like brine stuff, that kind of stuff. It was really fun. So every race had their own like particular like kitchen. And halflings just ate very spicy. I don't know, they just
Maybe a reverse alchemy jug.
ooh,
Not do wet stuff, but make stuff dry.
yeah.
Very nice.
But let's get on with the
Yes.
session.
Yes.
What's the plan? What's the plan? What's the plan? What's the
Just go out
Ah.
into the desert, don't die, I guess. Right?
Oh,
I'm gonna
Can I-
quickly turn on a light because it's getting dark over here. A moment.
Fair.
I'm
Or
gonna
do we
a-
have
I'm
a
gonna
better
ask him
plan?
if I can like backtrack a bit and put on the note for Baldur that we'll be gone for the next couple days.
It's better.
No, we can do that still.
We
Yeah,
can
but I
still
don't
do that,
I don't
we're
want to
not done
annoy
yet.
him too much.
Well, you already
but-
sent a note. Wouldn't it be
Yeah,
in
but
there?
that was Nick.
That was to the Owland.
No, I did.
Yeah,
but
but I sent one to Baldur as well, but I want to ask if I can backtrack to add in that note that
Yeah.
will be gone. Because I was just highlighting
sure.
what just happened. Okay, so at least
yeah.
he knows we'll be gone.
I kind of figured that
Yeah.
you would have mentioned that.
Okay. Then I
Let's
guess
get
we'll
a
just
good night's of sleep before going,
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah. It sounds like a plan.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
general is still keeping watch because I'm a little extra vigilant. since we almost got burned to death.
Yeah. I wanna actually suggest that we might all grab our bedding and sleep in the cellar.
In the
Oh,
basement.
fun.
Like have a sleeping party with someone that's awake, like taking
Pajama
turns.
party.
So we can like get out if we need to.
Yeah,
Through
we can like
through the tunnel.
put the
Our
general in
secret
like the foyer.
tunnel.
Yeah,
Yeah, put the general in the foyer, but near the front entrance, and then we just sleep in the cellar.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
if something
Yeah.
happens, we'll know.
That works.
That will work.
All right.
Yeah.
That only works if no one else knows about this secret exit. If they come in through there, we're screwed.
Well, it's locked from this side, so
True, true.
So yeah, that's what we do.
So sleeping party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pajama party in the Desert Rose basement.
Woo.
Over at my place.
Yeah, this has country song vibes.
Ding 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 ding.
I mean, I am making explosive in like a basement, so yeah.
no, not while we're there, please.
No moonshine. Where's the moonshine?
Hey, that's different business. You don't need to know.
You know, back in my day, we actually did make some really strong stuff with all the fruits in the forest. There were these
Interesting.
particular apples, and if you threw them in, that was good stuff. You know, that
Cider?
was yeah, some really strong cider. You know,
Okay, so apple
Cork is
juice.
very interested.
you know if you drank enough, you could have a really good night's sleep. You know.
Ah, yeah, you sure?
That's called a sugar
I'm sure
crash.
you did. Yeah.
It's fine, it's fine.
You take turns taking watch, or yeah, kind of watch, in the basement of the Desert Rose. Really nothing like happens. Your house isn't burned down or anything.
Good.
Which is great, which is fantastic. And the next morning you feel a little bit refreshed, a little bit like Kira, like your hands have started blistering a little bit, but they've started to heal. But you feel ready for a new day of it.
Cork like kind of comes up and he goes, "Here, let me smear something on it." Just rubs like bat guano on it.
Not everything is solved with bat guano.
Guano.
Oh, you've got an infection now.
Oh no!
As soon as I see him pulling out the bat guano, I'm pulling my hands away as fast as possible.
But I wanted to roll poison damage.
Uh,
Like a very
Cork,
nasty bacterial infection and pink eye and stuff like.
roll a constitution save to check for disease.
a couple more levels, and I'm immune to poison.
Woo!
Oh yeah, that's
Disease.
right. You can just eat the stuff if you want to. I mean, don't, but you could.
Gross.
Yes, technically.
But you gather up your supplies, you gather up your camels, and you start making your way out of town into
Yeah.
the deserts.
Cork
And
is Cork's also like wearing one of these like little umbrella things around his head.
can you roll a d20, Cork?
Oh, I sure can try. That's an 8.
All right, your orb thingy does not recharge.
Ah, oh yeah, that's right.
Right.
Hmm.
So, for your first day of travel southwards in the direction of the Tirana Canyon. Yeah, let's go by window order again. Zilmoira.
Yeah.
Roll d20.
Don't fuck me over. A 2.
Oh no.
2. All right.
Hey, it's a day tracker. It could be bad, could be good.
Fair.
You don't know.
So you're about 3 hours out of town, and it starts picking up,
Oh
Hmm.
no.
and a vicious sandstorm starts raging,
No.
pelting you with sand, disorientating you, disrupting your vision, and it's rough. It's like really really rough. At one point, you have to find like some overhanging rock formations to take shelter. But it does take away a little bit of your travel time,
Hmm.
extending your travel for a moment.
You happy
Uh,
now?
Ill.
I mean, the dice didn't murder you, so
Yeah.
That's fair.
um,
Sent.
yeah, you're like in this like it's not really a cave outcropping. It goes like into the sand. It's like a rock formation. It goes like 20, 30 feet down. As you're like hunkering inside, sandstorm blasting through. Um, you do have a little moment of respite. Like the camels, they're a little bit agitated. Like trotting their hoofs on the rocky floor. Um,
I wanna distract him a bit with some food and stuff.
I make an animal handling check.
Do I get advantage because I'm using food?
Yeah, sure.
Yay.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't do much.
It
9.
also helps. Like you can also get advantage if you give food to your DM.
Yeah.
Eh,
share the screen.
Okay, where's my
This is not
where's my
fair
phone?
also.
Where's my phone?
I'll give you my address. Send me a pizza.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'll order you some Domino's. No, not Domino's.
No,
can
no,
send you
just
something.
brandless pizza.
Brandless pizza, right?
Yes.
Brandless pizza.
I can send
Sips
you
from
something, but
Monster.
it's going to be bad guano.
What's a
Said me.
pizza? I don't even know what a pizza is.
So what was the result of your animal handling check?
9.
Fine. The camels take the food, but it doesn't really take away their agitation. But they're also not stupid enough to run into desert sands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna feed the camels a bit as well. Try to calm them down.
Try not to run away from the food.
Yeah.
What I will do, if there's like anchor points, the rope that we got, I want to like tie a rope and then tie it around the camels to like pen them in a little bit, like stick two shovels in the ground or something to make a little pen for them.
Do we have shovels?
I have a shovel.
Like there is some desert sand coming in, but most of the floor here is rock. But I think most of you probably started with something like an adventurous pack. So you have
Yeah.
pythons that you can smash into the wall, make a little pen out of it. It's. I mean, the storm is raging for like a couple of hours, so you do have the time to construct something.
Yay!
I can also.
That does help. Like the camels aren't bolting or anything, but in some way, it helps.
Cool. Cork's just gonna pull out his like dragon chest set.
Yeah, you have one of those.
Anyone like a game? Well, we're stuck here.
Of what?
Dragon chests. As
Nah.
you can see.
I look at
Uh-uh.
I look at Akira and I'm like, yeah, I'm more for dice myself.
Yeah, I'd like to play some dice. Yeah.
Dice
So I
you
pull out a
throw.
set of 5 dice.
Yes, same.
This wouldn't be the same dice you used back with the kids, right?
No, definitely
No,
not.
no.
These were some funky dice.
And like I said, that was just sleight of hand tricks.
Yeah.
I want to make an inside check on that one.
You both make a deception check for me.
Um, Haha, natural 1. Plus 1 is
13.
2.
I rolled a 9, so I'm like.
I mean, Akira is being very forthright, but you look Silmoira like straight into her eyes, and she is bullshitting you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sil, but you know that you can't lie, right?
I can lie
Your eyes are
perfectly
like
fine.
really.
Yeah, that was a good lie.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I can lie perfectly fine. It's a very good lie, though.
Do you want to play against me, Hakan?
I don't want to play. I don't want to play anything.
Dice, you can win some money.
I don't need money. What do I need money for?
I don't know. Buy stuff.
And you can also lose money, so what's the point? You know, it's like
But
in the end, unless you're better at the game than your opponent, you always lose.
Wait. Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah. I've never played this game. You guys have played this game, so I'm just losing money. Winning money is doesn't entice me to do anything here. But what's the game? I'm down.
Game of threes?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to play a game of threes as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So,
I'm gonna kick your butt.
you roll 5 dice. And you count up what's on the dice,
Yeah.
except for the ones you roll 3s on. And the lowest wins.
Right?
Thank God I'm not playing with you guys. This roll is shit.
Oh boy.
I will.
What do you guys put in?
Oh,
5 gold pieces.
Yeah, about 5 gold pieces. Sounds right.
Ooh.
You don't have 5 gold pieces?
No.
Okay, so this is this is a chance for you to win some actual gold. What do you
Sure.
have?
I put in all my 3 gold pieces.
Fine. It's fine by me.
Normal.
Cork is so poor. Cork is like the friend that goes with everyone to like the very luxurious restaurant and orders the salad.
Yeah, can I have a salad and water, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
No, he doesn't even order the salad. He just orders an appetizer and nothing else because he just don't have any money at that point.
yeah, I kind of want to make him win. Is my intent. So the die, my magical die, I'm gonna roll a 6. To hope that I get higher than him.
We'll see.
Yeah,
about
if I
that.
see his bet, I'll do the same.
Aw, you guys are so sweet.
And I'm gonna say I have 1 metal die. I'm gonna say that is the magical one, so I'm gonna change that one to a 6.
Right,
Just
sure.
put 1 die to the side, to the 6.
Ah, it actually landed on a 6. That's nice.
So we'll
Hey.
roll those dice.
Yes. You put away all the ones that have a 3 on it, and you add up the rest.
Right, so I got a 3, a 3, a 2, a 2, and a 1. Did I win?
A 3 go. You put to the side. A 2, and a 1 is 5. So that's your score is 5. My score is
I think
12.
I just won, right?
That might
A
be.
bit
Oh
more.
my God, that roll is shit.
I have 6, 6, 5, 2, 2. So I have very high. What do you have, Cork?
We have 6,
Nope.
6, 4, 4, 5.
Ooh.
So
I have-
that's, 12, 20, 25.
I have 6, 6, 6, 5, 3.
That's also.
So Hakan
You
wins.
guys just roll with 1 dice more than I've rolled with all my dice combined.
Yeah, Hakan wins.
Alright, I think this is as good as it gets, so I'm keeping this and I'm just gonna
Yeah.
drink something. How much do I get?
I hope you
13.
spend your money wisely as he just hands you the 3 gold pieces.
Okay.
I give Cork the 3 gold pieces back. Here you go,
Oh
kid.
no. Listen, friend, you won in fair and square.
Alright. You owe me 2
Um,
pieces.
when Cork is not looking, I want to
Yeah.
try and slip like 10 gold into one of his satchels.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Cork, what is your passive perception?
Not very high, I think. 12.
I rolled a 12.
Oh,
Plus.
No, I rolled a 12. I already added my one.
Oh boy. All right. Cork, you do notice that like as you're all like playing dice, not putting in money like for a second round, but you're having fun. You kind of have to. You're stuck in a sandstorm.
sure.
You do notice Silmoira like rummaging in one of your purses.
Zil, what do you think you're doing?
Giving you a little bit of incentive to play.
Oh, that's really sweet, but you don't have to.
Oh, it's fine.
No, I'm used to it. It's alright.
No.
You're gonna
Then-
lose the money anyway. Who cares?
Then keep it.
Sure, but it kind of feels well. Alright, yeah.
Cork, you're gonna lose the money anyway. Who cares?
And you see me like put away a giant bag of gold that wrinkles and chinkles, and you can see
One
like
day-
I can miss it. It's fine.
Fair.
If I ever die, get my gold.
Yes.
I bequeath it. I bequeath it to Cork.
Next thing you know, Cork's like stuffing a bomb. No, he would never.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
Ooh, well, the sandstorm. How about the sandstorm, huh?
Yeah, like it takes a couple of hours
Very rude.
before it dies down. When it does, you can already see as it settles down a little bit. You can also already see like faint shimmer of one of the three moons starting to appear. A few stars. Sun is slowly setting as the evening is setting in. But you can still get a few like couple of hours, a good couple of hours of travel in before you come to a rest for the night.
I mean, I think we should, right? Since
Yeah.
we just spend a couple of hours sitting on our butts.
Plus, traveling during the night is better anyways.
Yeah.
Fair. It's less. Well,
Less hot.
I was going to, yeah, but I was going to
We'll
say.
go, we'll go as long as the camels keep keep up.
Sure.
The camels are fine.
It's about us being
I mean, them-
fine.
I guess
Fair.
we'll keep going.
Depending on how hard you're going to push through the night, it might end up in giving you some exhaustion.
I mean,
Um,
if we push through this night and then sleep in the day, at least we can at least negate that exhaustion.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah.
So you're going to push through the night.
Yeah.
Can you all make a Constitution saving throw for
Oh
me?
no. Oh, that's decent.
That's decent.
Oh wow. Yeah, me too. Rolled a 19, so 22.
21.
Oh wow.
15. Sil?
16.
And Hakan?
Wait,
Um,
what check do I have to roll again?
A Constitution saving throw.
Con save.
Because it's saving throw.
Yes.
15.
15. All right. You're pushing through the night, and it is grueling a little bit. Like sleep is trying to catch you. Well, except maybe Quake because he's an elf. But
Okay,
you
now I'm wondering, can I do my trance meditation sleep while on the camel?
no. Like if you've ever ridden a camel, those things are not comfortable.
Bumpy. Yeah.
They are bumpy.
it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Literally and figuratively bumpy.
Yep.
But you start pushing through the night until like sun. You see like on the horizon this faint orange shimmer as the sun is creeping up. You set up camp, trying to find some sort of outcropping to be sheltered as much as possible. You do notice that like you've been traveling for a couple of hours. You do notice that like the terrain here, as you're getting closer and closer to the canyon, is getting more rockier instead of sandier. There are like more plaques of like solid rock instead of sand.
Hmm.
When you're traveling through.
Oh, can I roll pull my thing again?
Yes,
Since it's technically the next day.
technically yes.
Mm.
3. So no.
3. Ooh, you've been going lower.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's not good.
So it's 8, so this is not. Oh,
But yeah, you set up camp, take your well-earned rest
You have
for
the
the
general
second day of
watch.
travel. Then for the second day of travel, Akira, you roll a d20 for.
G20.
fuck
Yes,
up, don't fuck
please.
up.
7.
A 7.
Lucky number 7. Let's see if it's lucky in here.
Or
Luck-
unlucky.
Lucky
maybe.
for the DM, maybe.
Yeah.
You sleep most of the time during the day, and when evening sets in, you all kind of wake up, sit around your campfire, have some food. Do notice in the distance, like further east mostly, a trail of smoke. Like a smoke
Um,
plume of some sorts.
What color is the smoke?
yeah.
Black.
Oh.
Like like, uh, and do I know if this is like from a campfire or something?
I mean, it's not like a raging tornado of black smoke. It's like faint trickle of a smoldering campfire.
Is there like a small hill somewhere where I can like get a little bit more of a vantage point? That maybe I can see what it is?
Not really, but as you're looking at it, it's quite a distance away, like at least like a couple of thousand feet.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Right. I
It's
mean,
not like someone set up camp like right next door. It's
oh.
quite a ways away.
I mean, it's not that weird that there are other travelers
Yeah.
slash hunters in this
Let's
area, right?
let's just keep going, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe keep
Keep
our
an
eyes
eye.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep an eye open as well. Be on
Right?
guard.
Wait, is it the direction that we're going to, or
You're going southward.
right? And the fire is
East.
north
East.
or east?
East.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking we might be wanting to check it out, but that's that's way back, so no.
I
Never
also
mind.
want to keep tabs on if we're being followed or not.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
make a
smart.
perception check.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye out as well. 23.
23.
Nice.
I found my familiar to be an owl, and I started summoning it a while ago. Actually,
Sure.
I have owl.
Woot woot.
Hoot 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 hoot.
But yeah, with a 23, like during your travels, you occasionally like crest a hillside. You look behind you, look around, leaving the trail of smoke behind you as well. Um, you do see in the far distance. You knew that there was a campfire like eastwards of you.
Yeah.
You do see um, like way back around the spot that your campfire was. You do see like a second faint trail of smoke. Like there is the like the slow burning away of your own campfire. Like
Yeah.
maybe a couple 100 feet from that, like northwards, there is a second fire.
Hmm.
Like from this distance, you can see like Yours has already kind of burned out,
Yeah.
and it's like just this faint wisp of a leftover fire. The other one is brightly burning.
How far away from us?
Like you've been traveling for a little bit by now, but judging the distance with your perception check, it's a couple of 100 feet away from your previous camp.
That is strange.
100 feet.
I mean, if they're starting their camp now and we keep traveling, we'll just make the distance bigger.
True, but they might be able to catch up to us if they travel during the day.
Yeah. Guys,
Hmm. What's up?
look behind you. There's, you see that dwindling smoke?
Yeah.
Then a little bit to the north. There's
Yeah, what's it to the north?
I say we
a
keep
big
going.
campfire.
I mean, do you
Oh,
actually
yeah.
want to turn around and check it out, or just? I mean, I
How
would say
come?
we just keep going.
Can you send your owl over to see what it is?
I'll make him scout, and I send off the owl.
Right. How much
Yeah.
distance can you cover that you can still... You can always see through, but you can't communicate after a certain distance, right?
100
Let me see.
I think it's 120 feet.
Yeah, something around 100 feet only.
It is find familiar, so let me check. While familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. You can see through its eyes until the start of your next turn, gaining benefits during this time.
Alright.
You're definitely blind. So you can only
But I can send it off.
as an action, you can see through the familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn, gaining the benefits of any special senses that the familiar has. During this time, you're deaf and blind with regard to your own senses. So you can
It should be within 100 feet, right?
Yeah, it has to be within 100 feet.
Alright, so just send it off and hope it comes, and make sure it comes back.
All right.
Because you can send it further than 100 feet. It just doesn't.
Yeah, you can send it further, but you can't
Yeah, I know.
communicate beyond 100 feet.
Until it comes back, I can't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Let him just report back.
You wait a moment, and a moment longer.
I mean, we'll
Moment
slowly keep
longer.
walking, I guess.
Just a blind
Oh.
turtle on a camel.
Yeah, well, we need to be.
Like,
No,
he
you
can only use the senses within 100 feet as well, and the owl is further away than that.
Yeah.
What do we do?
uh,
Oh, sorry.
After about 15 minutes of travel, Hakan, you feel the owl landing on your shield again. Like making hooting noises in your ear.
Hoot hoot.
You can kind of interpret them of a group of 6, and they've set up camp, and they are dressed in proper desert attire. They do seem armed.
Alright, so basically what the deal is there is another party there with 6. They seem to be armed and they have some desert clothing. So I don't think we can take them if we were to fight right now.
Okay.
Let's just continue on.
Let's
Yeah.
just continue
If they keep on our tail for the next day, then we'll try
Yeah.
something, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not hunt people if it's not necessary.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah.
You travel further through the night, set up camp the next day.
Yeah.
And after days of rest, the general mostly keeping watch. Nothing too excited happens. At one point, he raises a small alarm of a small sandstorm coming through and waking you up, but it's only lasting for about 20-30 minutes. It is annoying, disrupting your sleep a little bit, but and continue
I also
on.
2 on the die to recharge it, so it's still going down.
Get a different die, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe I
Because
should.
if it's a 1, it implodes, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Ooh.
Something bad happens.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Right. You roll a d20
Oh,
for me
no.
as well, Cork, for the next day of travel.
Oh,
Different.
I'm going to use another die as well for that one. 16.
See that be a natural 20.
All right, 16.
Yeah.
During the night, things are quiet and calm. Not a lot of winds. Clear night sky. As you crest a hill, you see a very small, with palm trees aligned oasis lying in front of you.
Oh. Guys, look, there's some open waters.
Keep going. Let's keep going. We've seen this before.
You sure? Looks pretty real to me.
Last
Can-
time.
can I
some
make
people
some sort of-
hallucinating because of it?
Can I make some sort of intelligence or insight check to somehow deduct if it's real or not?
Make an insight check.
Insight, okay. 17.
17. I mean, if it's an illusion, it's a very realistic one. You see like the stars and the moons reflecting on the surface of the water. At one point, you hear some kind of desert bird squawking, flying, and you see the reflection of the bird in the water. So you're fairly certain that the oasis is real.
Still, let's keep going. I don't want these fucking harpies again.
I think it might be real, guys.
Yeah, but
It's
still.
way too realistic. It's way too realistic.
But still, we have
we
water,
just-
we have food, we don't need it. Let's go.
We
Yeah, we
can
could use the
refill-
vase if need be.
Yeah, and let's go. We could always drive past here on the way back.
We could do many things, but I don't think they're all good.
Let's just
I mean, I
keep
think we
going for
should-
now.
grab some water and just.
We have
Don't sleep.
water.
Yeah, some extra water.
We have infinite water. We have this handy dandy
Yeah,
vase.
oh yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I can't. Can I have the vase, please?
You want the vase?
Yeah.
What do you want to do with it? It's my
See if I
vase.
can create water.
Let me see. I start shaking it. It's the alchemy jug, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me see.
How far
I just
away
I just say water, fresh water.
All right. Very important to distinctive that because it can also make salt water.
I remembered that. Oh,
But yeah, like the moment you say fresh water, you see the jug filling up with
that's enough
clean,
water.
fresh water.
I just take a big old glug of it. Yeah, that's
And like the alchemy jug, it's like it can hold 1 gallon, but as you're like drinking from it, it doesn't seem to empty. I'm not sure how much water it can produce, but
guys. You got
apparently
any
it makes
containers we
more.
can put this stuff in or not?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
hold on my water flask. My
Yeah,
Yeah,
also-
I
You
have,
can
a, I
easily-
have a flask as well, my water skin as well.
Yeah.
You can
Same.
easily fill up the water skins with
Maybe
the
give
fresh
some-
water without the jug emptying.
I give
Maybe
it,
give some to the camels.
I was
Smart.
just about to say.
One of them just puts his face into it and just snorts and just gulps, pulls its nose out, still full.
Woohoo!
Nice.
I believe it's
Nice.
like
Maybe come
12.
over
I believe it can make like 12
gallons.
gallons or something,
Yeah,
right?
it's a
Yeah,
lot.
it's a lot.
Wait, how many liters is that?
A lot.
12
Gallon
gallons,
is,
like
A gallon
like
is
40
about-
liters, right, or
How
something.
far away was the oasis, by the way?
Sorry?
How far was the oasis?
From where you're currently standing, 400 or 500 feet.
Yeah, 12 US gallons is about 45 liters.
Yeah, I think that's enough water for one person.
Yeah.
That's more than
It's
enough.
half a
That's
bathtub.
enough to put out
That's
the
enough.
fire, probably.
That's enough for the fire for the entire party, including the camels. I don't know how much they drink, but
Yeah, it's half a bathtub full.
Yeah. Okay. Damn it.
Mm, no.
how much do camels drink per day?
Not a lot.
Not that much.
What the fuck? A typical camel can drink 200 liters of water in 3 minutes. Isn't that? You can't be for real, right?
Yeah, but
What?
then it doesn't drink anything for
That-
a
that-
couple
that-
of days.
Yeah, it can hold it holds water in its humps for like
Yeah, that makes
like almost a week.
Yeah.
Nah,
I think
Not
it's
exactly.
fat.
Not
yeah.
it's mostly fat, but like its body can retain water very well.
These
Anyways,
animals are wild, bro. Who came up with these?
Technicalities.
Talking about camel physiology, you guys continue your journey,
Right.
leaving the oasis behind you, and like early in the next day, or you can roll your dice while I continue
Natural
describing.
20.
Really?
Yes. With one die.
Nice.
You're right.
You like you have this orb in like a satchel on your hip, and as you're walking, the sun starts to rise. You notice that most of the sand is diminishing here. There's way more rocky protrusions coming from the sand. You have a feeling that you're getting rather close to the canyon at this point. But you do feel this faint humming in your satchel where you keep the orb as it recharges.
Yay! How
Yeah.
many charges does it get?
One.
It's one.
One. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's a one-time use for a big effect, and well, yeah, and then it can do either good or bad during the next day.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pretty cool, but yeah, not.
So one more long rest, and then
One more long rest,
Sure.
one more trip.
Are we still being followed?
yeah, I was just
Yeah.
about to ask.
Kork asks, especially to Akan and Akira.
Yeah,
Make a
I'm gonna check
perception
if we're still following.
Yeah.
Getting followed.
I'll make
Khan
a-
probably sends his owl out again.
But with a 13 this time,
The
No,
13,
I
like
rolled a 15.
surface is getting rugged here. There are not as much vantage points. And you do see, like in the distance, like faint trickling smoke from your own campfire. Not a second one. As Hakan sends out his owl, probably.
Yes.
Can the owl make a perception check as well? I believe it gets like keen senses.
Owl 5th edition gets
If it gets advantage.
it doesn't rely on hearing or sight. Yes.
Yeah, it's a sight thing, definitely.
And then plus
It's 3.
3 perception. That's not that much. Oh shit! A natural 20 and a 3. So that's 23.
All right. So you're traveling, and in the distance you see bigger rock formations coming from the ground. And the owl is like circling around, making bigger circles, and at one point comes back, and through its hooting noises, did spot a group of 6 armed people about 500 feet away. And it also informs you that watch your step. As in almost like daydreaming state, there is like you see that some of the sand in front of you falls down and reveals like this very large gaping hole in the ground. And as you look forward in the distance, you see more of these holes as you have reached the Tirana Canyon.
Oh my god, there's a huge crack right down the middle.
And that is where we're gonna take a quick break.
Yay! Be right back.
All right, welcome back, everyone. When we left off, early hours in the morning, our party set foot on top of Tirana Canyon. As you walk a couple 100 feet forward, you see like, here and there are like a few cracks in the ground that you have to walk around, and maybe like half an hour walking later, you find yourself at the great abyss that is Tirana Canyon. It stretches for miles and miles east and westward, hundreds of feet deep. You see rock protrusions everywhere as you try to find like the bottom of the canyon. You see there's this very faint, thin river that snakes through it.
Where do we leave the camels?
I yeah, that's a
Now
good
let's take
question.
them with us, like holding on to them.
You want to take them down into the canyon?
Not really, by the way. But
Well, we're at the edge now, so if you want to leave them here, we gotta leave them now.
Yeah,
And the thing is, if we're getting followed by 6 armed guys and they find our camels without us, there's a big chance they'll just stab the camels.
I
yeah, we
could-
need to put them in a place secure, like in a.
I could leave the general with the camels, but
I mean, 6 guys versus
I don't think
The
that's
general.
enough.
yeah.
no.
We should put them in a place obscured in like a cave or something.
Yeah, can we backtrack just a little bit and find like a hidden alcove somewhere where we can stash the camels? At least for a
Make
day.
an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. Oh, nope. 8.
Cork's also looking.
Yeah, 14.
8. Ugh.
Yeah, all the 25.
Horrible. Oh,
All right.
never mind.
I mean, it takes you a little bit to find something like surface level. I mean, if you let your eyes wander across the canyon, you do see like multiple cave entrance everywhere. But if you want to keep them surface level, it takes a moment to find a spot. But you'll eventually you find an alcove. Its entrance like southward, so if you would come from the north, you would miss it. Where you could comfortably tie up the 5 camels and stash them away safely.
Cat, why are you
Make
sitting
sure
on
we
my
give them
dice
some
tray?
food and water before we leave.
Yeah, put the vase there maybe.
No,
Um,
I wouldn't leave,
I
I
mean,
wouldn't
they
leave
had-
it behind.
they had like 2 days of like their hump should be pretty full, right?
Yeah, but we'll give them some more food and some more water now, and then they'll should be good for at least a day or 2.
Sure. Is there like any big rock or something we can just roll in front of the entrance to make sure there's no like white coyote or something wandering in?
You have quite a proper investigation check. I mean, that's a big ass rock if you want to try and do that.
I mean,
There
I'll
are
help.
a couple of
but,
very strong people here.
And
That's true. That's true.
So I guess
You do find like a couple of smaller boulders that you could like try and stack in front of the entrance to at
Yeah.
least create some sort of barrier.
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
sure.
Can I get a group strength check to see how well that
Regular old
goes?
strength
I
check.
can't! My
So-
car is sitting on my dice
Wait.
tray.
Athletics or strength?
That's just strength.
Uh,
Yeah, you can do it. You can do athletics. That's fine.
athletics?
Oh.
Yeah.
okay. 21.
27.
17.
7.
Boom.
14 and the Tontron rolled 12.
I mean, overall, that's still pretty good. You managed to like
Pretty good. It's like almost 20 or something.
to cave in the entrance a little bit to at least keep the camels safe from wildlife.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, let's make our way down the canyon and keep your eyes open for
Yeah, and
followers.
don't forget where we parked the camels.
Fair.
Is there a way to mark it?
Oh, I can magically mark it with my artificer thingy.
Yeah, but that's for an hour or so, right?
No, that's permanent. I think. Let me double check.
The
Oh, yeah,
ability
you can
I'm
have
talking about?
5.
Yeah, what
Magical tinkering.
Yeah.
Then touch a tiny magical object as an action and give it one of the following magical properties. Sheds light. The object emits a recorded message. Object continuously emits your choice of an odor, non-verbal sound. A static visual effect appears on one of the object's surfaces. This effect can be a picture up to 25 words of text, lines, and shapes. I mean, I would say that you could like um you could do like have it emit like some kind of animal sound maybe to mark it that you could hear it.
Yeah.
But it's not like you can it's not really a beacon.
No, we
So you would have to choose something that you would think you
We
guys
also
would
grab a
know.
pebble, put it in between them, and then give it a visual effect.
I'll just grab a python from my gear and I'll just scratch an arrow in a random direction. At least we have like a physical mark.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if people see it, they think an arrow, oh, that way, so they'll walk away, you know? We'll just know the arrow, oh, here we need to be.
fair. And yeah, I guess there's also like the sound of your wood owl thing.
Yes, it just says hoot.
Yeah,
Hoot.
Hoot, hoot. Hoot, hoot.
and it kind of, well, I mean, it's just like a regular bird call, right? It's not like
No, this is a
being
normal owl.
enhanced or anything.
No.
Just
So
making sure that owls in deserts exist.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm
They
almost.
are weird.
Oh yeah, owls are weird anyway.
That's
Generally,
true. That's definitely true.
that's why I like them.
Cat, could you please move?
No.
He's
My
looking at
taste,
me like
I
that.
say. It's my taste, say now. Find your
Right,
own.
so back to the crack, I guess.
Yep,
Oh my god!
let's descend into the world's asshole.
Wanna get high? You wanna get
That's
high?
your words, not mine.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
All
Yes.
right, you get back to the world's ass crack, and
Biggest ass crack.
you're standing on the edge. Make a perception check, Annie.
20.
All right.
Well,
It's a 12 plus by perception 19.
16.
All right. Looking around, you're kind of trying to find a way down. Like you've made it to the canyon, or just not really sure where to go from here.
I mean,
But you do see that, like, in some of the formations, there are like slopes that go down a little bit. You have like a general gist, like you've watched at, you've been to the Obsidian Tower, you've recorded maps and stuff like that for the Tirana Canyon, so you kind of have a feeling around where you might be, and where the lair should be. You've got a feeling that you're pretty close, but you do find like a couple of slopes and stuff that like lead deeper into the canyon.
Yeah. Can I look for like like elephant tracks?
Sure. You had 16 on perception, right?
Yeah.
All right. Like during like the early days of your travel, there were some tracks that you could have followed, but due to the sandstorm raging through, you kind of lost track a little bit. Um, you're walking like across the edge for a couple of miles, where you do see a large wooden construction built on the canyon edge, with like controls, ropes, and stuff like that. You do see that there is currently, you see a group of people working on the contraption, like hoisting something up.
Okay. So big pulley system. Um.
And it's massive. Like, um,
Hmm.
it's big enough. You get like the feeling that this probably was the construction that they used to pull up the
Yeah.
emerald egg from the canyon floor. There's like at least like 20 people working on it. You see a couple of elephants that are like hoisting on the ropes.
What are they hoisting up now?
Make a perception check.
22.
22. You look down into the canyon. You see that like in three stages they've like cut up, like made a plateau and built more of these uh, contraptions. See that like all the way at the bottom. Um, it does look like they are hoisting up just huge crates filled. You see like shimmering gold, silver, platinum. It does seem um, that besides a UHS emerald that they found, uh, they are excavating
A lot of treasure.
some kind of hoard.
Yeah. I
They're
move.
hoisting it up.
I move. I'll huddle with the rest. Um.
Have they noticed us?
That's what I'm trying
Uh,
to like not happen. So let's move out of the way a little bit.
Not yet.
Okay. Let's
I
move
mean,
out of sight. What do we do?
I
Is
have
that
a way of getting down, but that's just me though.
mm,
N- Is the pulley system in the direction that I would think the lair is?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
The layer is down, so.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Is
as
it
far as you're
safe or
aware,
something to
like
investigate the lair?
both you and Akan, you've read on some of the books on the canyon, on the dragons. Um, you do know that Ahanis's lair is like somewhere all the way at the bottom,
Yeah,
like excavated in the canyon floor.
I don't like that they're taking the gold. Cause you know you've seen how that dragon responded when we were taking her wormling across
Yeah.
the desert. What would happen if a dragon that came out of an egg find out that all the gold is that's already come out of the egg and it's already big because it's a freaking big egg.
Yeah, no, but the lair
What
that
would
they're,
happen when the gold's all gone?
the dragon from this lair is already dead.
But there's a new one because the egg's already open.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a lair yet.
But this is its lair. It came from
I
here.
mean, is it though?
I mean,
I mean, does it automatically make it
This,
your house when your parents are dead and
well,
it's
this
an
says
empty house?
this.
to be fair, there's a lot of gold that was unattended. I guess
Yeah, but
it. My
the,
best
the
guess
dragons
it.
weren't even family, I think, because an emerald dragon or the
It
one that it
doesn't
was here was a
matter.
brass dragon.
It doesn't matter. It's a giant dragon. It found a bunch of gold. It claimed it for its own.
Yeah. You.
Dragons
One thing
don't
I've
go by
learned.
like dragon family, like dragon
I mean,
hordes
then why
don't get
hasn't it
passed
attacked
down.
yet?
Well,
Then why hasn't it
according
done anything yet?
according
If they're
to
in the middle of its lair.
according to Hakan, it is eventually going to end up in the city. Maybe it's flying around somewhere now trying to look for more gold.
maybe. But I think we should just
Hmm.
go down and see what's going on.
How do you want to go down?
Just
Well,
I
I
didn't thought of buying climber's gear.
Cork just
Do we
kind
want to
of
make our presence known though?
just walks over to the edge and he steps off, casting spider climb on himself.
I
But
was like, Cork commits suicide.
to be
What?
fair, he kind of like shows
We're
off
at
a
sewer
little,
slide.
like makes his party members think he might have stepped over the edge. But in truth, I'm just walking down.
That's
the slide.
horrible, man. That's really bad.
Can I start like monk shitting my way down, down as well?
Yes, I'm waiting here.
Hopping and climbing down.
Let's see. You have 1 hour concentration spider climb, sure.
Yep.
Um.
Yeah, let's hope it's.
So for. I mean, it's like a couple of 100 feet, so you should be able to get down in the hour time frame.
hope
So for you getting down, not so hard. Quake, can you make an acrobatics check for me?
I also have slow
Or-
fall.
Or athletics, your choice.
Definitely acrobatics, but I also have slow fall, which I can use
it,
to.
it negates some
Negates-
damage, not
Yeah,
everything.
30 fall
Negates
damage. I mean,
Yeah.
30 damage is. Oh, I rolled on 19. 27.
Right, nice. You both start making your way down as the other three are like standing on the edge.
Yes, I'm climbing down.
Oh,
Do
the
any of you have climbing gear?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, then it's just pure raw physical ability. Those that want to climb down, athletics or acrobatic.
I kind of want to
Funny.
keep an eye on the people by
excavator.
the excavator. Yes, I want to
Right.
see if they don't see us.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, Autumn also just walks off the edge, I guess.
Natural 20
That's very nice.
for 21.
Very nice.
Alright. And Akira, what was your climbing down?
20.
All right, you follow just as easily as Cork and Quake are going down.
I just kind of want to look around, see what the hubbub's all about.
So Moira, you're keeping an eye, like you're huddled behind some
Yes.
rock formations, keeping your eyes on the excavation team,
Yep.
and you're like checking them one for one. You don't really have the feeling that they see you.
Okay.
They seem very occupied with the hole they are hoisting up.
Okay.
You do notice that, like, most of them are working. Most of them are also armed.
Okay.
Like, you see a few that are not working and, like, actively standing guard with, like, crossbows. So far, don't seem to notice you.
Okay.
But yeah, they are actively keeping watch, making sure that the excavation team can get their haul up.
Okay.
You hear like this grinding noise of the elephants tightening the rope as the first platform has been reached. You see a crew of about 10 men down there as well. They start hoisting the crates and stuff onto the new platform. Elephants are being brought back as they start hoisting the second platform up with the crates on top of it.
Okay.
After about
sorry.
10-minute climb or so, the three of you head down.
The Autumn is also trying to climb down.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Boy.
I don't think he has either. No, he has athletics. So
That's at least something.
that's an 8.
Oh boy.
All right. So during your climb, like you're like 50, 60 feet down, things are going steadily. The automaton is like very carefully as you hear this grinding noise as a rock pops out and the automaton starts tumbling downward with great crashing sounds.
I I cast mending as it's like falling like next to me, like
Um,
on its way down.
like you're all following kind of the same path because safety. Can all three of you make a dexterity saving throw for me? As the automaton hurls towards you.
Wait, me too?
Wait, who else?
Three of you that are climbing down.
Yes.
Weren't it 4?
17.
I was
Right.
the only one staying up, right?
I know Hakan was up with you as well.
Oh, I thought Hakan said he was gonna.
No, I was still up. I was still up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I rolled a critical fail.
All right.
Oh.
So, on your way down. All right.
Cowabunga it is, dudes.
Quake, you quickly manage to like scuttle out of the way. Let me check on spider climb real quick. No, it doesn't give you like advantage on stuff.
Nope.
Both Akira and Korg, you get like whacked in the jaw as the automaton tumbles across you, basically, and you lose your footing. You start tumbling down.
I tried to hold on to the automatron with my spider climb.
Do I see any rocks I can grab onto, or?
How
In
close am
your
I?
quick fall,
Oh wait, in concentration, right?
you have to. No, you haven't taken any damage yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Can I try to
Um,
catch Akira?
Make a dexterity saving throw for that.
24.
All right. So, in a quick motion, you see the automaton coming down. You see Akira getting hit. You quickly reach out your arm, and in a swinging motion, you manage to catch him. Akira, you do, however, suffer 7 bludgeoning damage.
7.
And Orc, you tumble down extra 50 feet before reaching a small alcove-like protrusion on the wall as you and the automaton both smack right on it.
I do try to like land on top of the automatron if at all possible.
I mean, it's still a hit, pretty
Yeah, I
hard
know.
whack.
I know, but I mean flavor wise.
You both take 24 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
That's high.
Yeah, I rolled
Yikes.
ridiculous on that. As Silmoira, you're up there, you hear the clanging noise, and you start seeing the excavation crew, like, you see, like, one of them pointing towards, like, the canyon wall, an alarm is being sounded, and you see 4 guys with crossbow bolts running up to the canyon side, taking aim,
Okay.
trying to search for whoever is down there.
Okay, I will try and stealth behind them and try and.
Sorry. How much did my automatron also take the same amount?
Automaton also did take the same amount, yes.
He broke
Oh,
it?
no, he's actually way better HP wise than me.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's see, it's 2 plus intelligence plus 5 times your artificer level, so he should have like around 40 HP, right?
Okay.
45, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to instantly push these guys off the cliff. So I
Why
will.
not?
Because they're from a clan that we partially allied with.
Maybe.
So I do want to stealth their way, which has disadvantage because we're armor. And I kind of want to go near them to hear what they're saying or screaming, like what their orders are to do. Because if I see that they are shitting to kill, like my group, I will try and hack them off the cliff. Okay then. I will show you, because I rolled with disadvantage. I have a 1, and I have another 1.
Wow.
Double
You
fit.
start sneaking forward, and you slip on like a few loose pebbles, tumble, armor clashing. You hear two of these guys. Who goes there? You are on private property. You are not allowed to be here. As you hear a second voice calling out, "See a couple of them down the cliff. What are your orders, Captain?"
Please
Call
don't
'em
hurt
up.
them. They fell down. They're hurt.
You like shy away like behind this rock, and one of them takes aim at you. Who the fuck are you?
What?
Get out here!
We're just travelers, and I'm gonna roll for a deception on it.
Use your shape stuff.
Oh. Yeah, woohoo, woohoo. Nah, these guys won't know me. It's fine. I
No, but
wanna roll a deception and try to. I'm going to convince them that we're just some travelers, and I had no clue where we were. They were looking
Alright.
over the edge, and they fell down. It's a 17 plus 1. That's okay. Let's hope they roll shit.
Like a few of them are like nodding at each other. Like one of them, like the guy that's pointing at you, goes like, "What kind of fucking traveler has a robot with them and is as armed as you guys are?
It's for protection.
The fucking robot!
Yeah.
Oi, you down there!" As the four of you, the three of you down there with the automaton, you hear a voice calling from like 60, 70 feet up. "How about you guys get the fuck up here? Leave us the fuck alone. We're not supposed to be here."
By who?
yeah, on
The
whose
Yeah,
order?
declaration of the
on
House of
whose orders?
Scorpions.
Also, what's going on?
Yeah, we got an order from the House of Scorpions, the boss themselves.
Yeah,
that-
we just
that
we just had a
could
conversation with him a
investigate
couple
over
of days
here, See
ago.
if there's more.
You've got a fucking written permit for that then.
No, just just an
Do you seriously want to risk it for us
what
to
is
travel
us?
all the way
just a
back
spoken
to tell him?
agreement. That was what I was looking for. Just a spoken agreement with your boss.
So I wasn't informed about that, and I have to like trust like a bunch of weird people coming up onto our excavation.
Yeah?
How do you think he'll react if we need to travel all the way back?
Well, I don't fucking care.
Your hand on the pike.
Guess I'll start climbing up. I don't want to bother anyone.
Why? I want to keep climbing down.
Continue climbing down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rolled for concentration, by the way.
Yeah.
Since I've taken like a massive hit. I rolled a 17, so that's
Right. So spider climb is still up.
yeah. Yeah, I kind of get up, dust myself off, and then just whoop, walk up, continue walking over the edge.
So you continue
starting
down
to
as
go
well.
up.
Yeah.
No, I'm starting to go up and try to climb up again.
Quake, does a 16 hit you?
Nope.
Cork, does a 21 hit you?
Yeah.
You hear the captain say, "What did I fucking tell you?" As you hear like two bolts like as one barely misses Quake and the other dealing 7 piercing damage to Cork.
Ooh, that's
As like you're climbing down and this arrow, like you've already been battered, and this arrow just sinks into your shoulder behind the collarbone. You
Ooh.
feel like hot blood just dripping down your
I'll-
shoulder.
I'll shout up. I'll shout up at him. Do you really want to start a war? We're part of the house as well.
Yeet.
I think we would have been informed by that if an extra crew was coming. So either you
We're not
get
here
up
for you.
here-
We're not here for your help. We have our own mission.
Oh,
How
Me-
about you come up here, we fucking talk with a crossbow bolt against your head, and you can explain to me what the fuck you're doing
Alright.
here.
I'm gonna climb up. I'm gonna rush him. I'm gonna stunning strike him.
Did
That's
you
gonna
try-
take a while, though.
Yeah, but that's my.
You're like 80, 90 feet down, so it's gonna take you a couple of
I mean,
Uh,
what
it's
is
gonna
my
ta-
climbing speed?
half
it's,
your movement speed.
it's half your movement speed at this current level. You don't have your monk climbing abilities.
So
yet, I
that's
believe.
like 20 feet.
Yeah. So it's gonna take you a little bit, but he notices you like you're coming up, so he's keeping a bolt strain on you, but he's not firing. Like, all right, good lad. Someone finally put some
Okay.
sense into you.
If
Yeah,
if
I was
some
already climbing up.
if someone loosens another arrow at one of my crew, I will cast Curse of Bloating Agony on the captain again. Like like I did the other general.
the other
Why
captain.
why is this a fucking theme?
Um,
All right, sure.
Cork made this concentration save, and he's still braving on, like going down.
Sil doesn't like people in power.
Orc's still going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, just be like, wee.
Oh, he's also like flipping them off, I guess.
Oh
Does a 12
no.
hit you?
What?
Okay.
Does a 12 hit you?
Can I deflect missile and try to catch it?
I'm still standing on like the top of the tunnel. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah, they haven't noticed Hakan yet.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said, Nick.
Does a 12 hit you?
Oh no, 12 doesn't.
Alright, I'm quickly gonna check like deflect missiles. I don't think.
and you
when
are hit.
You are hit by a
Ah.
ranged weapon attack, so you can't
Okay.
deflect missiles on allies. But like Gorg, like right next to your head, like a third bolt just shatters against a rock.
Because the bolt is loosened, I will release my Curse of Bloating Agony. And I will like stand out and I will call them off, and the guy starts bloating up. And I will do it.
Alright.
I will do it amplified, so
Oh.
it stays for a minute.
Right.
That's a d6 damage for me.
It's a
One.
wisdom save,
Nice.
right?
Yes. No, it happens.
You need to save on the end, right?
If I amplify, it will be a con save at the end of its turn. So it
Alright.
just happens, but at the
You
end of
see,
its
like
turn, it can save.
his neck starts swelling. You hear like this croaking noise coming from his throat as he drops the crossbow, like scratching at his throat, like barely breathing. As he like makes hand motion, and another 4 guys, like some of the excavation crew, are starting to gather up weapons and start like circling your party. And there's like at least 15 guys here.
Sure.
The captain just goes, "What? Fucking get them!" As
Okay.
what's happening?
He says, "Fucking get them."
I guess this is initiative time.
Oh, I have 1
Yeah.
damage from the
I
blow.
mean, I've been climbing for a bit now, so hopefully.
you're like almost to the edge by this point.
Yeah, then I'm already.
You're already up
back
there.
top.
Wait, who's in the cavern with me?
Nobody anymore.
Nobody.
You're the only one climbing down right now.
With
Alright,
your, with
and
your
the
automaton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Is he standing still on that alcove, or is he climbing down?
Oh, oh, I guess I should have rolled. He's also climbing down.
He has to make another athletics or acrobatics.
Actually,
Oh.
thematically, it would make sense that he's trying to climb down before I'm walking over the cliff.
So you don't get hit by the automaton in your face
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
that's natural 20 plus 4.
All right. He is going steady now.
Steady, boy, steady.
All right. I'm gonna roll a group initiative for these folks because they are also all of them are kind of the same. All right.
Roll for
So,
initiative again.
anyone higher than a 20?
Oh, initiative.
Nope.
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 Between 15 and 20.
15.
Nope.
Wait.
Oop. Rolled a bit
Between
bad for my.
And a 15.
Rolled a 13.
Yeah, same.
I think
I have
I'm...
probably higher dex,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So I'm first.
Definitely, yeah.
What do you have, Akan?
0.
9.
Wow.
I am surprised every time. It's insane.
Why does
Like,
it always happen with initiative too?
I don't,
It's like,
I don't know.
You are a turtle man.
All right.
I know I'm
So,
slow, but I'm
at
turtle man.
the top of the initiative is the captain and his crew.
Fuck!
As
His entire crew. What?
the cap, yeah, I rolled a group initiative for them because they're all kind of the same, and otherwise it's gonna be like bookkeeping too much.
Okay.
And then you hear him like croaking, like restrain them, as 8 guys come running up with swords as the other 7 start firing crossbow bolts at you. Let's see.
Am I already on top of or not yet?
You're 20 feet from the edge.
Okay.
Let's see. So it's Akira up there. It's Zil up there.
Hakan a
And
bit away.
they haven't spotted Hakan yet. So that's 4 attacks. 4 crossbow attacks against Zil.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That's a 15.
Just hits.
Then this one misses, this one misses, and this one misses also. So only 1 crossbow bolt hits you.
Nice.
For 8 piercing damage.
8, okay.
It's 3 crossbow bolts against Akira.
I'm not raging yet, so this sucks.
A 16, a 17,
Misses.
and the third one is way lower than that. So like you have like the tower shield with you, and like all 3 arrows just go ksh, 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 as the other 8 coming up to you, trying to restrain you. So, or trying to restrain Zilmoira, they're going to try and grapple you. So, can you make a athletics or acrobatics check?
Who is you in this context? Is it just Zil?
Both Zil and Akira, as the 4 guys are trying to restrain them.
19.
I'm not resisting. I wasn't planning on fighting this, so I just want to talk to the boss.
All right, so you're like immediately pinned down to the ground, like rugby huddled to the ground. Zilmoira, they're trying to do the same to you, but you're like wildly swinging, pushing them away from you. They can't really get a hold of you.
As I shout to Zil, Zil, we should talk first, not fight.
Fuck
that.
them.
Still, you're up.
They shoot first and ask questions later. I am going on a... Am I gonna go for a rage, or am I gonna go for my crimson
The captain, by the way, makes a con save.
Oh, right.
And
What, he fails?
fails.
Okay, good. It's a
He's
third-
like scratching at his throat, and like he's starting to pierce the skin, and there's blood coming from it.
Oh.
I mean, doesn't your curse also take necrotic damage?
If they attack.
That's only
twice
when
in
they
a
attack.
turn.
But he's like
He dropped his crossbow and he's done attacking.
he's agonized on the ground,
Yeah. Okay.
calling for restraint.
I will activate my Crimson Rite on my axe, which will give me the plus a d6 extra damage, but I do take 6 damage in using it. And I will start hitting the guys who are trying to fight me.
Okay.
With a 11 plus 8, 19 to hit on the first hit. Just one of the guys.
That hits. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Oh yeah, and I can re-roll my damage once per turn. Never mind. So that is so it is 18 damage on the first hit. The second
18, damn.
The second I rolled a 7 plus 8 is 15.
15 just hits.
Okay, and I'm gonna re-roll that. That's gonna be a math. 17 damage.
Alright, you take 2 swings at one of the guys that was trying to restrain you, and with like the first swing, you already almost disembowel him.
Oh no.
And with the second swing, you like cleave him right in the chest and knock him back, and he just bleeds out on the sand.
Okay, I plop my axe in the ground and I say, "Don't fuck with us." Just in general to anyone, and that's my turn.
Can you make an
Alright.
intimidation check for me with advantage?
I would say so, yeah.
Intimidation. That's only a +1. 18, because I rolled a 17.
Right, you see like at least half of the group like lowering their weapons. Like one of them goes like, "What the fuck? She killed fucking John, the psycho bitch!" As the captain on the ground. Yeah, we'll get to that when it's his turn. Mike, you're up.
I'll use my 20 feet to get up to the edge.
Right.
Then, do I have more movement left?
Yeah, you reach the edge. So that takes your movement like the last 20 feet. You see
Okay, that
where
takes
you
all of it?
came up.
Does he have climbing speed? Because then it doesn't.
Not yet.
No.
Damn.
Not yet.
Monks get that at like level 7 or 8, I believe.
8, I believe. 8 or 9.
Sadness.
Yeah.
But you like get up to the edge. You see
Uh.
like there's this half circle of well, this kind of half circle. Like there's the 7 arches. Then there are the 7 armed guys. An 8 guy just sprawled on the sands, like butts everywhere.
There was a guard with the captain, right? The first 2 that came. The captain and one
Yeah,
other.
but they were at this point they were kind of joined by others, so it's a little bit of a cluster.
The closest guard, the non-captain, that's close to the edge. Can I?
One of the arches, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any movement left, right? So
You
Um,
you can bonus action dash with key points.
yeah, I was just about to think. I'll spend a key point to dash towards the archer closest to the edge.
Right.
So that's 1 key point gone. I guess I'll try and hit him.
Can attack roll.
23.
Definitely hits.
So that is 8 damage. And oh right, no, not yet. I'll hit him again.
Sure.
15.
Just hits.
Okay. For 10 damage.
All right.
He's still up.
Hey, he's still up.
Cool.
Wait.
You already used your bonus action.
Shit. So I can't flurry of blows. Meh.
Like rush up to this guy that was already kind of lowering his crossbow, and you just deck him across the jaw 2 times.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn. I
Alright.
don't do anything else.
Orc.
Yeah, how far down am I compared to the rest of the group?
At this point, you're about 100 feet down.
Right, so...
You
Don't think
do
there...
hear like shouting coming from the top, but you're not entirely sure what is going on. You hear like a voice call out, like, "The bitch killed John!"
And I don't really have like any... There aren't like any people leaning over the edge of the...
You kind of can see like Quake standing on the edge with one of the Archer's guys, and who he just decked across the face 2 times.
Yeah, can I try and shoot the same guy with my crossbow?
Yes.
Sure.
This is why are we like this?
Rip John. John just died so many deaths. Poor
Yeah.
guy.
Next turn, they're going over the edge.
That's
I
a...
tried the peaceful way out, but you guys had to fucking fight.
Hey, I
I mean,
know...
she warned him.
Yeah, and I'm not even there, technically.
Also,
I'm not
kind of
even-
warned you.
True.
Fair. But I will never get caught. I will bomb myself before I get caught.
The fucking industrial society and its.
I mean,
Sure.
at this point, Cork is a terrorist. It's canon.
Cork is basically the Unabomber, honestly.
I was not going to say it, but
But what's your attack roll on the crossbow?
uh wait, I have proficiency. Yeah. That's a
What's the
14 to hit.
14 misses, unfortunately. Like
Ah.
you're hanging on these rocks. It's kind of difficult aiming.
No, I'm just
from...
like standing. I'm still spider
Just
climbing.
spider climb.
But yeah, I still miss.
It's still a weird angle. You
Sure.
fire the bolt and you like narrowly miss the guy as he just like Quake decks him across the jaw, and as the moment he flinches, the bolt goes like.
Right, and then I shoot again
All right.
with because it's still a repeating my enhanced crossbow. That's 15 this time.
Just hits.
Ah, yeah. Alright. 3.
I mean, yeah, we should be able to do this.
That's 6 piercing damage,
All right.
and I
Second
tried to.
bolt just goes underneath his armpit like. Ah!
Yeah, I was trying to aim for the taint, but alright. And
Ow.
so I look up like, job well done. And then I just put my crossbow back and I continue to walk down.
All right. Akira, you're up.
These fucking murder hobos.
Hey, I didn't start firing this time.
That's true, they started firing.
And they almost killed me. I'm actually very
You
close.
almost killed yourself.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah.
No,
I'm-
I'm being held by some guys, right?
Or
Yeah, there are like 4 guys like rugby huddled on top of you.
Alright, since everybody is fighting, I'm gonna fight as well. I scream out and I try to break loose.
Hulk
Right.
smash.
Make an athletics check.
16.
All right, so you manage to like wrestle one guy of you, and you're like half standing up as the other 3 just smash you back on the ground again. They rolled really well on those.
Okay. That's my turn then, because I don't have any movement speed.
Khan, do you wish to do anything?
I'm still on top of the thing, right?
Yeah, you're
How far
kind
down is it?
of. I mean, you're probably like 40, 50 feet away.
I'll just.
They haven't noticed you yet. Or like they made a half circle around the rest of your group, and you're outside of that.
How dangerous would creating an earth tremor be at this place? Probably very dangerous,
Oh
right?
no.
Make a nature check.
Oh boy.
That is a 14.
14?
Yeah.
Or unsure. Looks
You're
sturdy
unsure.
enough, but with like the excavation equipment and stuff on top of it as well, we're not entirely sure what would happen if that collapsed. Could mean one of two things. It could be safe. It could also murder the entire group that is standing on top of it.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Probably a bad idea.
Including your friends.
I'll just healing word Cork.
Ooh.
It's a level 1 healing. So
What
that's
is the range on healing word?
60 feet.
Cork is outside of your range.
Oh fuck.
Work is like
How's he
100,
so
more
far
than
on
100
there?
feet down.
How is he so deep?
Cork
he
is
just keeps
Cork is
walking.
130 feet away from you.
Yeah, he just keeps walking.
I'll just cast. God damn, everything's so fucking bad here. Jesus. Well,
Blow him up.
this sucks.
One
man.
of Cork's bombs would have been nice now.
One of Cork's bombs
I
would have
honestly
been
was
good.
considering like throwing a bomb, but I thought like it could backfire very.
Yeah, I
It falls
do
back down.
backfire as well.
It falls back down. Oh boy.
Yeah. Like, oh no!
God damn it.
That would be a TPK. The whole cave like collapses on everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Akan would have survived, probably.
Is there anything I can dispel with magic, with dispel magic?
Cork spider climb.
That's kind of not a good idea.
Time to bonk some people.
Oh wait, Cork is 130 feet away from you. You can't dispel magic on him.
You can't see me.
I mean, it would be nice to have
Um,
some help with the
I
15
mean, he
guys
can
there.
see you.
You can't hit me. Well, actually, you
I
can.
want to. Okay, I can ready a spell, right? I can ready a scorching.
Yeah, you can ready a spell for a trigger to happen. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll just ready scorching. Well, like what range are the enemies? I think they're out of my range as well, right?
Like the closest one to you is 50 feet. Furthest, like 80.
You can still move, right?
Yeah, that's out of my range as well.
You can move.
Move, but yeah, but then I have to go down.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
you
We're all
can't.
standing on top.
Oh, everyone except Cork is standing on like the highest level.
Oh, I thought you guys were all deeper.
No,
Like, we climb back up.
Help me.
We're standing on top, like.
I'll
Cork is reaching
you
a
know,
low point.
I'll cast.
Guess what? You kind of.
Scorching
Oh no,
ray.
the dude's scorching ray.
Oh, okay. You kind of muted for me.
Yeah.
We could have
All right, so I'll guess 3 rays on the closest guy.
Right, that's the guy currently in combat with Quake as well.
Yeah, makes sense. There are 3 rolls, right?
It's 3 attack rolls, yes.
So I'm gonna roll. Dice roller is not really cooperating. Alright. Now what? God damn it, it's not really helping. Oh, well, alright, so that is 14.
Misses?
Misses?
14 misses.
Fuck. 9?
Misses.
Oh my god. 18.
18 hits.
Hey.
Yay, wow, that's 2d6 damage, and that is 5. Wow.
5 total.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 3 and a 2.
Right,
You-
this guy gets decked in his face. Arrow flies into his armpit. Like the two scorching rays go wild and puff against some of the rocks. You see a couple of guys like turning around, like, where the fuck did that come from? This guy gets hit in the back by the third ray. He's still standing. As we go back to the top, as you hear the captain scream, like, "All right, stand the fuck down! Stand the fuck down!" You see, like, everyone, like, lowering their weapons. The three guys holding Akira down are still, like, holding you down. But you see, like, all of them, like, quickly drop their weapons to the ground. Like, they don't have military training. It just saw two of their guys get fucked up in, like, 6 seconds.
These guys suck. What the fuck?
Does Cork hear this?
Yeah, probably. No, his throat is kind of bloated and his throat. No, you don't.
No, fair enough.
You
Then
don't.
he keeps walking.
I shout down, Gorg, climb up now!
I mean, you don't know that he's still climbing down. You can see over the edge.
And you're also
That's
being
true.
held, so
But I was at the edge
Yeah.
when being captured.
True.
yeah, I'm gonna roll it.
Yeah, the guys they throw their weapons on the ground. You see, like the captain, like, "Can you make this fucking stop already?"
I can't. It stops on its own. Literally, I can't. It's not. A,
Oh,
it's
shit.
not a spell. It's a curse.
Right.
So it just has to run its
We're
course.
we're kind of at the end of initiative at
Yeah,
this point.
it
He
lasts a
makes
minute.
con save. Con save 14.
Yeah. It
Alright,
13,
so it's-
13 was the DC.
Right. It stops earlier.
Yeah.
You see, like, the swelling in his throat diminishing. Like, if you want the fucking gold, then take it.
We don't
let-
need the fucking gold.
Why the fuck are you here?
If you
That's
would have
what we-
listened,
We tried to
we're
tell
just
ya.
investigating. Do you know anything that's happened in the city in the last couple days?
Oh, I don't fucking know. I've been here for a fucking month excavating this shit.
Did they not
Well,
send
we
you a
figured-
letter or anything?
Do you-
Jeez.
Do you remember the emerald chunk?
Yeah,
that
I
you guys
fucking did. I
excavated?
hoisted it from the fucking pits myself.
Yes. Apparently, it was an egg.
Was it what?
An egg.
A dragon egg.
Dragon egg.
Yes. So
We're here
we're
to
here just to investigate where it came from.
You're fucking shitting me. That shit wasn't an egg.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
It was.
They presented it on the square in front of the obsidian tower, everyone to see. There was a big hole in the top, and it was empty inside.
Yeah, it's a fucking cluster. That shit happens.
Nope.
It's empty inside. It was an egg.
It's a cluster.
No, it
an
was
egg.
empty inside.
It wasn't
Trust
a
me,
geode.
the whole town saw it.
It wasn't a geode.
With persuasion?
Yeah.
Big boy.
He has a little bit of trouble believing you guys.
I have a -1. Oh. Okay, 17.
Huh.
Right. You see, like, this you like keep repeating at him, like, "You've made a mistake. It's an egg." See, like,
You know, that explains all the gold around it.
eggs aren't made of fucking emeralds, though.
Yes. They're very rare, but gem dragons do exist. I've
I mean, we're pretty
investigated-
sure.
I've
We're
read books
pretty
inside
sure.
I've read books inside the obsidian tower about them. They exist, but they're very rare.
Alright. So we've hoisted up an empty emerald dragon egg then?
Yes.
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 And you're
that
now
sounds like-
emptying its hoard.
Man, if
already
it
had a
would
whole
have been pissed,
conversation
it would have
about this,
already been
uh,
here.
Potentially. Potentially not.
We've
Potentially
been
might have been searching
we've
for more
been-
loot for its lair.
we've been digging this shit up for close to a week now.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's away trying to find more, or maybe it's hunting for food, or
A mate.
who knows? There's very little
And
known
you've got
about.
orders to say that I stop, or what?
No.
Well, you can continue if you want to, but
Oh,
just
then you bloody
be
fucks,
warned.
as he turns to the rest of his crew. Keep hoisting!
But
I
we'd
mean,
like
just
to see-
be
That's kind
warned,
of mean.
Yeah.
Is there someone attending the dead guy, or is he dead? He dead?
I mean, he
Almost
fucking
cleave-
bled out.
Okay.
You almost
At this
cleaved them in
point,
half,
yeah.
didn't you?
Like, you see, like, two of the others, they're like, how about John, though?
He's now a he's now a John Doe, I guess.
Nice.
Doesn't work like that.
That's no.
I know, we know who it is, but still.
What?
I'll roll
Find
my
him
own
up
break
and
damage.
with the next shift, like, bring him back to the city.
Can we at least go
No,
down
leave him
to
for the crows for
investigate?
all I care.
Can we at least go down to investigate instead of you shooting at us?
Why would I let you fucking do that?
Did you listen to anything we've said?
No, apparently not.
I did, but
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
mean-
our boss and your boss, we've told
Wait, what are
them
you
they
talking
didn't
about
mind.
your boss?
Yes, our boss.
I mean, your boss. I thought you said you were here on Scorpion business.
True.
True.
The houses
Scorpion
sort of.
and Dragon.
Yeah, the houses are working together a little bit. There was some commotion in town as well, with a fourth guild trying to pop up and trying to like get rid
Yeah.
of some of the other guilds, and we kind of put a stop to it.
They kind of like launched an attack on the House of Eagles, which we also mostly prevented.
And
Yeah, I
then
haven't heard jack shit about that.
Yeah, that's what you get when you stay away for this long.
It's my fucking job. What do you want me to do?
well,
Take a
it's
break.
just
I don't know, do something useful.
At least let someone travel here, like for news.
Yeah, we do that every
Communications
2
is
weeks.
important.
well, yeah, it
Every 2
happened.
weeks, the crew is shifted.
It happens like a week ago. But
Yeah.
anyways, we're gonna do our thing. We're gonna let you guys do your thing. We're not gonna be in each other's way. We're not gonna. Well, at least I'm not gonna take any of the gold. I can't guarantee. The rest of my party won't because they're greedy bitches.
No, I'm not taking it.
Like, got to Cork like filling his pocket.
Yeah, this comes like at this point, Cork, you're almost at the bottom.
Yeah.
I won't touch the gold. In my mind, I say, but the magic items, maybe.
I won't. We
Right.
won't touch the gold. Don't worry about that.
Risking
we at
any more of
least-
my fucking crew?
Safely go down.
Fine. If
Thank
I
you
see
very
you
much.
taking anything of value from that lair, there will be words with the guild leaders.
Fair
Right?
enough.
Fair enough.
It won't go easy on you.
Oh, we know.
It's... You can take the next lift down if you want.
Sure.
You can fucking climb.
Much
Okay.
obliged.
As he was kind of like still half kneeling on the ground, like his throat bleeding. He stands up. You're a fucking cunt, you know that? He says
Hey.
to Zil. I know what you fucking did to me. Don't ever do that again. I'll chop your fucking head off.
Listen to
Oh,
what
this
I'm
guy's not very friendly.
listen to what I'm saying next time, and it won't happen again.
Next time, maybe
I would like
No,
to see you
don't
try.
sneak around an excavation site with armed guards.
Well, you guys were armed guards. We didn't have any armed guards.
Or bring a written permit.
Or, don't be so trigger happy and kill everyone in sight.
Besides,
Just
this is
turns
not
around,
your
walks away,
canyon.
and flips you the bird.
This is not your canyon either.
No. Let's go.
Yeah,
Right.
Cork.
We'll wait for the elevator.
After about 5 minutes, like the next haul of like coins, treasure, gems, like random like statues, paintings, just anything of value that you can really imagine is hoisted
Is it?
up. What?
They're paying attention to us, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Uh,
Like there's where the 15 guys that were on top. Well, there's 14 now. But with like the elevator coming up with treasure, there's another 10 guys like coming up hoisting the crates.
Hmm. What does Cork notice once he's?
When you're down on the canyon floor, you do see that like there's this big uh crane that is built on like a second plateau with a platform coming down. Um, you already see there's a third crew of about 10 guys that are like lifting crates from what looks like a cave entrance. Like a very big cave entrance, at least like 60, 70 feet wide, 50, 60 feet high, and it almost looks like palace entrance basically. On either side of the cave entrance there are these big ornate statues, like most of them are looking weathered, um but they seem to be like finely carved with shields and weapons. Like you can see some facial expression on them still, and they flank this tunnel entrance that just goes back and down into the canyon side.
These guys are fucking idiots if they didn't realize that this was a dragon horde.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
I mean, they know because they found the egg underneath
Yeah, okay.
Ahanis's lair.
Yeah.
And I mean, Ahanesis was killed like over 30 years ago. They kind of got her horde. But as you've heard, apparently there was some sort of collapse during an excavation where they found a hidden chamber underneath her lair where the emerald was situated.
Okay.
But Cork is pretty damaged, so he just kind of sits down against one of the rocks and he kind of looks up at the automatron and he goes, "Well, it's just me and you now. Think they're gonna come for us?"
You see like the lift coming down with us standing on it, like.
Yeah, like you've been resting there for like 5 or 10 minutes, seeing as the lifts are hoisted up. For a
Yeah.
while, it comes back down. You see like it's a little bit away. You see like a crew of your party like standing like not on the edge, but like looking down a little bit. And
Yeah.
you see them like being elevated down. They
Hanging.
get on the next elevator. And they're coming down as well.
Yeah,
And
Cork kind of.
it's quite a view as you're being hoisted down, as like you're right next to these giant statue heads as you're being lowered into the canyon floor.
And Cork's like in the middle of a sentence, like, "You know what? If this is it, I'm not afraid of dying anymore. Oh, hey, guys!" And he kind of
Or need some help, or should we leave you?
No, I'm good.
Right?
And there's like blood all over.
He looks bludgeoned and bruised and
Yeah.
battered.
I give him a cure wounds.
Yay.
It's a 1d8. Alright.
Yeah, I guess you guys could call this like a seasonal trip because I thought I just saw you next fall. And
Well, Cork, you're getting 6 HP.
Whoop whoop.
that's super duper.
Right.
You're like behind you, like conversation between the crew members. Like when you were lowered down and they saw like strangers, you saw a few like reacting like, hey, "Who the fuck is that?" Just you hear like hushed voices like, "Fucking B, they fucking killed John. That especially that bit. That she's fucking insane. She's nuts. Just don't angry her, okay?"
I just stare at him.
Once
Like
down.
he likes stares back at you.
With a friendly face, just smiling
Okay.
at him.
Just smile.
I mean, that is even more horrifying.
know.
Actually. Yeah.
And Korg kind of goes, well, I knew you guys would come for me, but doesn't really sound that convinced.
So,
Of course we'd come for you. I just had to bloat the foreman up.
let's go to the
Oh,
lair.
Korg, just so you know, we're allowed to investigate. Don't take anything.
No, we promised not to take any of the gold.
Right, don't take anything.
No.
I
No,
understand.
no touching the nose or ear.
Korg, we promised not to touch any of the gold.
Well, not only the gold. We
Right.
promise not to take any gold.
Korg kind of empties a couple of his pockets. Well, there goes my gold. Easy come, easy go, I guess.
Alright. Do we know?
You-
Well, we can probably figure out how to get to the lair from here.
The big entrance between the statues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just walk on in.
I guess I also want to try it and see with a history roll, maybe, if I know any of the statues.
Make a history check.
Alright.
Oh right, I should have been keeping notes.
15?
15. Mhm. They don't. As you're looking at them, they don't really resemble any specific person. They look to be mostly decorative, but also imposing. Like you are entering a palace, basically.
Hmm. Yeah, it looks like a palace, basically.
Okay.
Okay, when we walk in, I specifically want to see if we can find like the cave in that they talked about to see where the egg was.
Oh, the hidden chamber.
Yeah.
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 Right. As you walk in, and there have been like numerous torches lightened into the wall to lighten up the area, and this cave looks well, not man-made, but dragon-made. It doesn't look like a natural cave, basically.
Yeah, it was dug out.
It was dug out, and it goes down, down. You're kind of like following like these wooden beams that are on like rolling pins, so they can hoist the treasure up. It goes for about 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet. It goes deep until you come to this very big cavernous area that looks a little bit more natural formed. And you notice that there's a little bit of like sand trickling down here and there. As you look up, you can see that through some of the slits in the upper level, you can see a little bit of light coming down, a little bit of sunlight, a little bit of sand falling through the gaps. It's not like they're not massive holes, but they're like big enough that a person could fall through by accident. And as you look around, you do see like 3 or 4 like human remains, almost completely, their bones completely packed clean. Unfortunate travelers that fell down here. And it's this very wide, cavernous area, and like almost like dead center in the middle, you see that there is some kind of like a stone construction, a round stone construction, about 20 feet in diameter, with these 7 gigantic pillars around it, that create kind of like a canopy over it. There's a roof on it as well. It has partly collapsed, but it does seem like you've seen wells made by humans before. This looks like it's been made by a dragon. It's pretty big. And as you look around, you see like there are a few cave entrances excavated as well, leading away from this chamber. And as you're kind of standing there and contemplating, and you looking around, you see like there is mining equipment here just strewn around. It has been built into this ginormous working space as people are walking around, putting things into crates that they found. It's a pretty big crew. Like the people that you found on top was like maybe a quarter of the entire group that is working here. As you're contemplating, like, right, who should we talk to? Should we start? Gonna end tonight's session there.
Ah,
No.
Wowie.
And we're going to explore a dragon's lair next time.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Nice.
So yeah, we've ended a little bit earlier than normal, but this felt like a right cutoff point.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Let's
yes.
make a very bad joke, so.
Yeah. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and you guys especially for playing. It's been an interesting episode.
Again, why are we like this?
I don't
Oh, very weird.
know. I
Well,
really
set up
don't
quite a
know.
good approach, but you guys started fighting.
I didn't do
But-
anything.
If you're on YouTube, do all the YouTube stuff. Comment, like, subscribe, all the thingies. If you're on Twitch, we have links everywhere to our social pages. Make sure to follow us there to know when we stream. And also for events at our local game store. Come join us. Some of us do DM on the Thursday evenings, which is always a blast. Or come play Magic with us or board games. So yeah, it's been a blast.
Yeah.
See you in 2
Yay!
weeks.
Yay!
Yeah.
We're
Raid
oh
again.
yeah, we're gonna raid someone.
Yeah, whoa, wait.
What? What?
What?
You want to make a bad joke?
What you wanna? Why do we have to wait? Do you wanna make a bad joke?
Oh, no, for the raid.
Oh, for the
Oh,
raid.
okay. I thought you wanted to say something before we
Sure.
jumped off.
Parts.
Let me
man.
see. Who is? Oh no, let's not go there. Captain Robert. That sounds fun. Where did the thingy go? / raid. Yes, I have to wait 10 seconds, then we can go raid.
Now we raid. Smorg.
Right.
Yes,
So
you're
once
right.
again,
Yes, we learned.
everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for playing. I'll see you next time.
Ja.
Hey.
En we zijn door.
En dit is een rerun, dat was niet echt handig.
Oh ja, dat is
Oh.
niet heel erg.
That's a
Down.
bummer.
They're in
De
death
kijkers zien ons wel binnenkomen.
Ja, dat
Ja.
wel.
Mijn god, deze guys gaan wel heel ver.
Yep,
The guy has an epic beard though.
yep.
Ja.
Wacht, de DM of de... Ja, allemaal eigenlijk wel. Ja, de DM.
Alright.
Nice.
Dragon's Lair next time, boys. Girl.
Spannend.
I think I'm
Nice.
one of the boys.
Yeah, true.
Ik vind het wel grappig dat Kork niet degene was deze sessie die agressief deed. Voor de verandering.
Ja. Freaking mensen die op de zijkant van een cliffhanger gaan schieten met de crossbow. Geen
Ja,
honor.
nadat ze mij hebben geschoten, zo.
Honorless assholes.
Ja, I tried to keep it honorable and try to talk, and then